apparently. Thank you! Thank you for the enthusiasm! That's what I'm talking about!
Yes.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Hey! I looked over here instinctually. Obviously, obviously we are a little rowdy tonight. Hopefully I could kill that out of them.
Tyler, we're gonna kill Tyler.
Oh god.
Just kick off the evening with just one announcement. I think I just have one. I got more. Oh, where'd they go? What'd I do with them? Hey there.
Oh no. You get nothing.
Combat tiers!
Yay!
Look at that. There's so many of them, and they all showed up wonderfully. Yes. I want to show those off too.
Another level.
Can I see one?
Yeah, those are so fun. Are they glow in the dark? Or do they
Yes.
light up, or-
Yeah, they glow. And these are from Action Shield. I ordered 2 more sets of combat tiers, and they gave me these as a little gift, as a little thank you
What
for
are
the
they?
Continued patronage. Huh?
What are they for?
These? Like spell measuring, like a 15-foot
that's
cone.
So dope. That's awesome.
You do those sometimes.
Literally looks like a prop
Yeah.
from
Spells.
1998 Star Trek First Contact. Like 96.
No, but these are so cool, and I just wanted to thank
Those are
Action
super
Shield
cool.
for not just the free gift, but also like for making good shit. Because like I would buy like 10 more of those combat tiers.
Those
Buy
look like
10
the things.
more! Yay!
So if you are watching,
I
check
don't
out
like this
Action
thing.
Shield on Etsy. They're a great store. They got a lot of cool stuff.
Those look like the things they used to hack. That he used to hack the ships into the Expanse. You have to like pull them
Yeah,
out,
right.
put them
Yeah,
back
yeah,
in.
yeah.
That's-
Oh
That's
yeah,
exactly-
a little bit, a little bit.
Yeah.
Donkey
they light
balls.
up.
Donkey balls.
Donkey balls.
That's my next character.
Okay.
Oh, did you just say donkey balls?
Yeah.
All right. So I believe that's all I have for
I
today.
had a villain named Donkey Balls.
We have a full crew,
It's like,
just in time.
I feel like it's just in time for us all to die.
We have a lot to get through today, so without any further ado, let's get into tonight's episode of Once Upon a Tavern.
does anyone have any announcements? I'm gonna miss the.
There's our theme
I'm gonna
music.
miss
There's
the,
a theme music.
I'm gonna miss the Sunday before Labor Day.
You could tell me that off stream.
Oh, see?
Just don't worry about that. They don't need to know your personal schedule.
I'm pregnant.
Oh,
It's a crazy night.
we have 2 married players at the table now.
Oh yeah!
More married players.
Fuck them.
We're so married.
Congratulations to April and Mike. It was a wonderful wedding, and it's why we weren't here on that Sunday, because we were all
He
dead.
did. Divorce.
Thanks for counting me. Till damn do your part.
That's a 2 more.
Worries me how cavalier you are with that word.
Divorce. America's very cavalier with that.
And America says you can't do that. You're out of level 9 spell slots.
Is it wish?
Have I gone over with you, by the way, this is
I
off
wish I
topic.
was
I told you how
divorced.
many spell slots you lost, or you used, right?
3 level 3.
Alright. So, with that being said, now we're getting into tonight's episode of Once Upon a... Gotta get my music. Tavern. Alright, guys. Where we last left our heroes. After discovering a rift in reality, you all made your way back to April.
I'm listening. He just needs to.
After discovering a rift in reality, you all made your way back to Emenram, where you met with Laura Ilar, Jeremiah Tremorwood, and Thermont Freeman to discuss the final plans of attack and contact the rest of your allies. Having done so, you set off to the Mirror Hub to begin your plan of attack, splitting with William and Urzo as they traveled with the Beast Smashers on a different path to ensure success. Wow.
Nervous for the upcoming battle, so just role playing, trying to hold back at the moment.
Entering the Mirror Hub, you travel down a hole in it to the clock base. And while digging around in there, you were encountered by some guards who you managed to kill, but alert the rest of the base to your presence. You quickly made your way into a locked door that you found and discovered another locked door with some kind of gear system. You placed the gear in the door, opened it up, and discovered the source of the clock's power. A literal clock powered by the magic of the goddess Erithus, who was tricked 50 years ago by Xanathar. You guys, you need to chill. You all, or Griffin, I should say, decided to put Erithus out of her misery shortly before Volandris arrived, and in his anger, was not able to be talked down from attacking you. You managed to kill him and his lackeys as the clock fell apart around you. You made your way quickly to the elevator and went up to continue your ascent to Artal through the catacombs underneath the city. And that is where we pick up as the elevator, rocking, the steel knocking together, the creaking of the rope above you, until finally it comes to a stop, and you sit motionless in this elevator. What do we do?
I need a nap.
Perception check to see if I hear anything outside.
Go ahead.
You're getting to me
Where
later.
are my other d20s?
Yes. You and William are currently at the Beast Smashers.
So, yep, I don't hear shit.
I will also proceed.
You also still have foresight, BTW, from
15.
from earlier this day when we were.
15.
You got this.
Yes.
So you have... And what did you get?
Oh, I got a 7.
Okay. So 15. Listening out in the hall, through the grates of the elevator. You can kind of see through it too, but it is dark in there. Completely pitch black. So, but listening, you don't hear anything, save from the occasional rustle in the dark. But nothing that sounds plotting, nothing that sounds walking near you or towards you. The rustle could very well be rats.
Also the drip of blood. I am bleeding profusely.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can hear you.
Looks like I don't think there's anything outside. Are you gonna take care of this first, or you want to wait?
Wait, let me. Sorry, I need to just refresh what spell slots I have. Oh, I have so many. I guess I didn't cast that many. I did a lot of cantrips. Okay, I will do.
I've got this. Don't worry.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because I have a 6th level spell I can use.
Heal.
Yeah.
You cast heal on him?
70 hit points.
Grieger walks up and lays his hand on Gur as the wounds close up first with what looks like webbed up flesh before it heals.
That's really cool.
We've died so many times.
Thank you.
All right. How you doing? Feeling better?
Yeah. It still feels like I'm missing about that much again.
Are you bleeding?
No.
All right. Do you want to? I'll go up
I
first
can-
then. I'll open
As you open it, bones just pour into the elevator.
I'm in this.
You've been down here before. You've been in the catacombs before, and you remember you were nearly knee deep in bones before.
Is it
I
like?
start sweating.
Is it like the bones are gonna like overrun? Like,
No, they just
Oh.
pour in.
got it. Okay. I'm gonna cast Healing Word at 3rd level on
Sure.
Chicory.
Okay.
I mean, pigeon could also heal me, but I was kind of hoping for a rest.
Yeah, I see you.
You said you needed to sleep. You want to sleep down here?
Yeah, why not?
This is terrifying.
We'll be asleep. Except for whoever's awake for watch.
We only have. Well, we have both.
15.
No, we only have
15
one.
more. I
We
know
destroyed
that.
the watch. It was upstairs.
No,
No, that's the clock.
That's a clock. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Animate Dead.
I was confused the whole time I worked.
Okay.
Did you hear me? 15 more HP. I know it's not everything.
Oh yeah, I have a permanent zombie. I forgot.
Thanks.
Is Mr. Bones still with you too?
Alright, I guess Pigeon will throw down some.
You begin casting Animate Dead in this hall?
Does she have cantrips?
Yeah, we just got up here, and I figured we kind of like surveyed.
How
How long is that going to take?
I don't have cantrip ones either.
About a minute. About a minute.
Spread out. Let's all look around. Just stay. Can I get just like a visual quick layout, Ben?
I'll scout it out.
Yeah. As you step out do you have dark vision?
Yes.
As you step out into the hall,
Low light doesn't exist.
you see Bones just about knee-high for you down this path as it turns a sharp 90-degree right. Not too far away.
Seneca, you want to scout out that next hallway?
Do I want to what?
Would you mind scouting out that next hallway? Would you mind?
Yep, I'll check it.
How many are you animating?
I think I get 5. Unless I do higher level.
You better have a lot of
We
stats
just
pulled
never
up,
showed
son.
rats.
Your battles are going to be nuts. And
Well, he can only go Mr. Bones or Skeletons. He can't do both.
Do we want to do a
Well, no, you can have them both. You can't control them both. Or you're permanent zombie. You can't order them
Oh,
all.
I can then.
I can't.
I mean, it's not for the.
Okay, it's for the other abilities and spells and things. Got it.
I mean,
Oh,
I pretty much
got it.
give them command and they just follow it.
And they follow it, absolutely. So if you were to command them before
can
battle
try.
started, which we'll talk if that comes, then that'd be good. But yes, you are correct.
Because I know Pigeon's not the only one.
all right.
Seneca's scouting ahead.
Yes, that is the last thing I thought was happening as the boy is.
All right, Seneca, give me a stealth check.
Stealth, 29.
All right.
Perception
Does anyone else need healing?
Perception at 27.
I would tell you, but I don't.
Like an elf, you
But I have
walk
more abilities.
basically on top of these bones.
Or like a drag
6
lizard,
or 5.
lizard folk, racist.
And
Okay,
elves are known for their light feet, but you know,
Campy.
lizard like a lizard folk. You
Fucking
walk
nice.
along the bones, not even sinking in, picking where you step ever so carefully until you get to the corner and turn around it. Another hall, going about maybe 100 feet or so before looking to twist off into the darkness. And it seems to be like not a sharp turn, but a twist. It seems to snake around.
No, like, branches. It's just one way.
Seems to be one way.
Okay. Let's just wait here for a minute then while he finishes.
So it's just 3.
After just 3, after just a minute, you see the bones coming together as 3 skeletons just pop up out of the crowd of many skulls and bones,
All 3 of those are you, kid, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a
and
quick question.
they look to you for guidance. Yes, Leah.
So if like I have an ability that's like the one that I normally do where I give X amount of people temp HP and they can move, can I also do that out of combat or is that just an in combat like ability as a glamour bard? My thing where
I'd say it's fine. I mean, obviously the movement's not going to do anything,
Yeah,
but
it
if you'd
won't
like to
matter.
give them the temporary
temp
HP, that's fine.
Okay. Because I have so many left that yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use one of my bardic inspirations to give some temp HP. I'm gonna do Gur. I'm gonna do. I'm trying to remember who all had been hit relatively. I'll give it to Taz. It's. We decided last time it wasn't 21, it was the 14. 14 temp HP for you. I'm gonna give it to Pigeon as well. You and Pigeon. Taz.
She's also going to cast Prayer of Healing, so if 5 other people need 12 more health back. I don't know who all got
I
hit.
could use something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it to me. And wait, I can do 6. How many of us are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 of us. Did you get hit before? Do I remember you getting hit?
You can just ask. You can
How long does
just.
it last?
Hey, Mel, how are you doing over there? I can play a little song and make us feel a little bit better for the time being. Are you doing okay?
I didn't even get scraped.
Okay, so you're good.
Fine.
Seneca, how are you doing?
It's really weird.
Girlfriend.
guys.
You doing good? You doing good? Okay, so the two of you, I'll do Griffin, I'll do
How long does it
Tess.
last?
It's all day
So
until it
All
gets
day.
until
I
it goes away.
I never got touched before, and I had it last session. So
Would it stack?
I wouldn't.
Does temp HP stack?
I don't see why not.
Because
It's
until
from
you
a-
rest again,
It's
Yeah.
from a different
or until the
class.
next day.
Yeah.
it-
So yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
there you go. Why not?
So 14
You're a squishy boy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right there, 5, and then 6. Since you two are good, and it's 14. Because I was wrong last time. It's not 21. That's a different thing that.
36, right?
Yeah.
14,
Oh, how much was the healing that Pigeon gave?
12
Thank you.
to whoever needs it. Up to like 6 people. Yeah. So 5.
I could use it.
So 4 more. Whoever needs it.
I'll take it. I wasn't gonna look at my sheet until right now, but I am hurting a lot. I didn't realize that.
Don't you need healing too? Take it from Pigeon. She's healing like a mass heal, sort of thing.
Prayer of healing.
Yeah.
My boys.
I'm actually good.
Are you?
Okay.
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 All right, looks like everything's all right. Let's move.
I took some. You heal. You cast heal.
Oh, that's right.
There's just one way down the. There's just one other branch. Seneca said so.
Do we need to tread quietly, or are we good to go? Does it sound like there's anybody else here with us?
Seneca didn't see anything, so but we'll have him stay one corner ahead of us.
Her.
Her.
Her. You're so insensitive.
We'll have
Griffin.
them stay one corner ahead of us.
Let her.
Now you're being too sensitive.
I don't understand.
I don't understand you.
I don't understand. What
Zy-
year are we in?
Zyme up here.
Hey, Seneca. Should we be quiet, or are we okay?
I mean, I would like you to be, but I also know who I'm rolling with, so.
Yeah, I'm not very quiet.
Like right now.
Let's everybody do your best to be quiet. Is Mel
Okay.
with us?
Yes.
Do you have a thing?
Pass
Don't
without
you have a
trace?
thing that? We can
Oh
all
yeah,
be a
yeah,
little
yeah. Pass
quieter?
the trace. Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
I totally don't know that.
Got it. No,
I know that 'cause he's
Hey,
used it
I
before.
should probably know the things that I can do. So
It's okay,
Thank you,
because
we'd
we know the
appreciate that.
things you can't.
Okay.
I
So
have all these skills. I'm just an idiot.
Are you talking about yourself, or are you
I'm
talking about
talking in
Mel?
character about myself.
So I know
I play to my character.
advantage doesn't stack, but if I would have disadvantage from exhaustion, but then my cloak gives me advantage and his pass without trace gives me advantage, it would still just neutralize fully.
At least it's not disadvantage.
That's true. I was just like,
So how do
and the reason is because advantage doesn't stack. 2 advantages count as 1 advantage.
Is the only way to like get rid of exhaustion is to rest? Is that the only way to get rid
Restoration also will do it.
of it? Restoration.
I believe lesser restoration.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do my thing. Pass without a trace. I'm going to take a burned leaf of mistletoe and a sprig of spruce.
And I'm
and I'm
like,
going to-
Bill, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay, don't worry about it. It's for the ambiance. And then
You better get used to that for the next campaign.
what am I doing next?
No, that's fine. No, I meant just spellcasters in general. Continue.
Oh, okay, got it.
The components is what you yeah.
Yeah.
if you use them.
Yeah. So, okay, so I do that, and poof, we are passing without a trace now. You get a +10 to dexterity checks,
Ooh.
specifically
Stealth.
for stealth.
To stealth checks.
This
Yeah.
pigeon is just like Dominitatus.
All right, then let's
And we cannot
all
for
give a
7
stealth
minutes.
roll, please.
And we cannot be tracked except by magical means.
Plus
Oh.
10, you said?
+10 to stealth, yeah. So that's oh shit. Oh nice. It wasn't a 20, so I shouldn't do that. Sorry. that was a misnomer.
You know, I'll say my commitment device is not keeping track of my stuff, and that commits me to my character. There we go. The method acting.
It's a giant D20.
Thank you.
All right, Lee, what'd you get?
To 23 4.
What?
28. Sorry, I'm mathing.
20
Grieger.
31.
Tass.
What's your stealth roll, buddy?
I'm sorry. 32.
Urso.
Really stealth.
Oh, my bad.
Oh boy.
27 actually gets bonus.
27. Gur. Pigeon.
Gur got a 19. Pigeon got a crit fail. So.
+10.
It's check. So
Oh, okay.
Plus 10 plus her stealth.
So 13.
Okay. And Seneca?
Mine's the same.
Oh, yes, my bad. And, well, yours is plus 10 more now.
What? It's not because I'm scouting ahead.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
29.
Okay. Cool, so most of you are very quiet.
Pigeon's like,
As Pigeon
She's
crunches...
still doing the prayer of healing because it's 10 minutes, so she's still muttering like, "Don't die, don't die."
My
I can hear
skeleton's
you
got
all the way up here.
yeah, above 15 but under 20, and my zombie got eight. Zombie got a 21.
Okay.
Mr. Bowen's got a 10.
Sounds good.
You rolled a 0? He's a plus 10.
He rolled a 2, but he has a -2.
So, while some are moving fairly loudly, most of you are moving quietly, and quietly enough to kind of help everyone out, help out where you need to be, and quiet down the ones that need to be quieted. As you continue to walk, Seneca, you hear up ahead just a loud as you hear, "Go! Go! Go! Hurry! Hurry! Go! Hurry!"
I feel like you guys probably heard that, right?
You suddenly hear William and Urza's voices. They're like, "Get behind us! Get behind us!" Coming down the hall.
Go time! Go
you're
time!
like, okay, I'll get behind you.
Fuck the stealth, let's move.
We have Natali Brook?
You turn the corner of this winding hall,
I jump on Pigeon.
and you see down the path what looks to be everyone fighting, as one of them all of a sudden the sorcerer casts a fireball and explodes. You see shards of bones falling all over the place as the whole ceiling begins to vibrate, and you see the Dragonborn Tiburon just kind of kick William and Urzo out of the way as the ceiling comes down. William and Urzo on the other side as you guys run up.
I'm gonna continue to stealth.
Okay.
30 something.
They would not hear you.
I scared the shit out of William.
Are you okay? Are you doing okay?
Both of you take 20 hit points. 20 damage. Just for that fight.
William. You said you.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, I'm not there.
Perception check. I want to hear what's going on the other side of the.
Roll a perception check.
Actually, I go up behind him and I want to grapple him.
Okay.
It's like
Roll in athletics or acrobatics at
it's like
disadvantage.
20 or something.
26. Do I have an advantage on perception?
You have advantage on everything.
With
26.
disadvantage, you said 19.
What'd you get?
Like 25.
Yeah.
So as you're doing that, what'd you get in your perception?
26.
So you're.
What were we fighting?
It was a large swarm of bones that was just filling up the hallway.
Oh god.
So as you're trying to listen, all of a sudden you hear someone just grab William and just, "It's the bones! It's the bones!"
And I'm just gonna tickle him.
You tickle him.
I yell for you guys to be silent. Be silent. I'm listening.
On the other side,
They're very scaly bones.
you can hear very faintly, "Are you okay?"
You know what? I have a sending stone for the Beast Smashers.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna pull out. Hey,
Cool.
can you? Hello? Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
We didn't say over.
Over. Wait. No. What?
What?
Were you gonna say something?
Yes, we can hear you. Over.
You're over. You're
Is it
good.
over?
Over.
Is it what?
Yes, over.
Everyone is safe. Over there. Over. I take the stone away from him. There. Can you guys find your way out?
Yes, we have a backup route. In the meantime, you guys just continue to follow the path, and good luck, I guess.
Same to you. See
I'm
you.
gonna swagger up.
Okay.
See you later.
Attack is quadrupled, but you're confused.
Over. over.
Wait.
Okay.
Did they go to the catacombs too?
Yeah.
What the hell?
We
I thought you said they were going somewhere
I
else.
told you they were. They're like, we go to secret route. They were just fucking.
You went through.
They had
You
no
went through
idea.
a different entrance. It was an old smuggler's cove.
An old smuggler's cove, different entrance.
Wait, are we?
Apparently a lot more dangerous.
Yeah, we're.
Well, Griffin says he approached. I don't know
the
about
one
the
in
rest
the
of you.
Bay Vagon. Oh
Yes.
No, not that one.
No. I know the one you're thinking of. It wasn't that one. It was a different.
It's outside the
secret route.
city.
A more secret route outside the city. You wouldn't know about it.
Super secret.
You wouldn't know about it.
Best if we move on. I'm just trying to get them back in the story.
But I'm sure they have the best tapas this side of Evanram.
It's super underground. You
Now
wouldn't
they're
know
going to
about
their alternative route.
Oh, hi, friends. Hello.
Hey, friends.
How was your guys? How's you guys?
A little rough.
Journey?
Hey,
doing?
Volandris is dead.
Yeah,
Killed him.
fucked me up.
Wow. How?
Oh,
The whole time
he
thing.
was holding.
Can you stop the time?
Yeah. So he was
things?
holding.
Erithus.
Erithus was what her power was powering the clock to be able to go back in time.
When did he get her?
Like apparently, like 50 plus years ago.
So we did not speak to Erithus on top of that.
So who did we speak to?
Well, that's the
You
question.
didn't ask her?
We
No,
didn't have
Griffin
ti-
was too busy killing
excuse
her.
me. She asked us.
asked
She
her.
said if.
So what you
She said
said?
she didn't know. She never met us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
So we don't know.
Taz is the one who brought that up.
But
So.
Volandris was coming and time was of the essence, so she asked us to end her life, and
Sure.
we put her out of her misery, and
Sure.
thus Volandris and the clock have been dismantled. How was your journey, though? What did you guys do?
Bones were all over, swarming.
Well, yeah, us too, but
I got
that's
tickled,
just
but
you
that
know
was just kinda-
typical with this kid.
Yeah, these were evil bones, though. Like, not good, not task bones. These were worse bones.
Listen,
And more of them.
Pretend there's a difference.
It's like a sea of bones.
He's not. Don't call my nephew evil, okay?
No, the bones are evil.
Don't call him evil.
So what's
Do you
the plan?
like talk to him?
The plan as we move forward,
Good one.
once we get fuck off. Someone has to take this job seriously, okay? Thank you, Urso.
I'm just here for the brunch.
Yeah, so when you get to Tanya, she's en route, meeting up with them. I told her to be wary
The dragons are also en route.
of Thermont.
Oh boy,
We
okay.
did meet up with Thermont.
So
How's
He's
that?
wary of us.
he's disowned me.
Okay.
I told him I wanted
He
to-
doesn't know about,
Oh no, he does. Yeah,
oh, he does know about her? What's
yeah.
her name?
Titania?
To Tanya.
I'm just blanking. Sorry.
We told him we had.
We said we had Archfey. We didn't say
Okay.
to Tanya. And
And it
that's
seems that he's not working with Xanathar directly. It seems
he.
that if Xanathar
He was
gets more-
also extremely amused by our mention of Orcus, which was questionable.
Really?
At the end of the day,
Based off of that journal that you read, we can all but assume that his power comes from Orcus, can we not?
Well, we know he made a deal with Orcus.
Yeah.
A different deal.
But
His
it's
mother
not
made a
like-
deal, and then he separately made another deal
No, yeah.
with Orcus.
Who's lighting this place right now, by the way, for the ones without dark vision?
Don't you have dancing lights?
Was no one okay?
A ring?
Yeah,
They were before, but now the cabin's collapsed.
I was using the
Stone
ring
as
with the
well.
Beast Smashers anyway, probably to
cool.
light the way.
Just
I
making
have
sure.
a stone of light that I never use that I can
What? That's dope.
hop on. Nice.
There's a lot of neat things. It's like a flashbang. He never uses it.
And combat always ends in like 1 or 2 rounds anyway, so it's not like it would matter.
About the same speed that you
Gem
die.
of brightness. That's
Because he's 12, his initiative is always like.
Yeah.
And Mark's like, listen, I used the Wand of Wonder and it was amazing.
Oh.
It's like y'all just missed
You guys
it.
want me to try new things?
You're right,
then
that was
yell at
actually-
me when I try new things.
Try more new things.
There was something.
No, I
else.
liked it.
He tried his wand out.
loved
If he
it.
pulls it out
No, it
again,
was great.
take it from him.
Oh, how'd it work though?
Badly.
Was it cool?
It
No.
It fucked us all up.
Initially, it was super cool.
I was blind. I was blind, William.
I
We'll have
like
to
the
try it
first time
again.
I was like,
and I like kicked ass.
There's got to be something good with it. We just got to keep
And
trying.
then-
We'll
You
figure
did-
something
you
out.
did-
And then I kind of blinded everyone, so I cleared it away.
Yeah.
I'll just take
And
my
then
power.
Mr. Bone scared the shit out of Pigeon,
Sorry.
which is how I get around. So that was fun.
Fucked up his ride.
Alright, okay, so,
So let's
do we need to, like, take a minute and, like, are we all
Yes,
good?
several.
Several, like a
He,
little,
he wants exactly 60 of those.
so like a
You
full
want
rest.
1 hour?
Not
No,
like a
that's a
short
short
rest.
rest. That's a short rest.
Short rest. And I can play some songs and
Like a little more than that.
How much do you need?
he
I
can
don't
also
know.
play songs.
Where does
Yes.
where do
It's
these
bigger
pop?
than.
Where do these pop out? These catacombs.
I don't know. How long would this take to heal?
We also need Grieger to take
Hey,
a
where do
rest,
these
'cause he's
pop
still,
out? These catacombs.
That's
They
going to
pop
take
out
a full
behind
night.
the palace.
There you go.
Well, let's do that. Because
That's where
Pigeon
we
needs
kick.
that too.
That's where we kick the edges.
Yeah.
There are
Isn't that what-
many
Huh?
Do you have something in your
entrances
No,
to the
why?
catacombs.
And remember, we only went
Do
to-
we didn't get
popped-
maps?
We
Were
went
we just
down in the
wandering
middle.
through, or-
We went down in the middle of our tall, and we just like went through this short little area, and then Titania's like guard blocked us off from continuing down the catacombs.
That
Yes,
was
there
the
are
second
many
time
just
we
kind of like holes that lead down there. It's just part of it.
Some are just dead ends.
The catacombs are just part of it. There's no like specific entrances. It's just under the city. It used to be a sewer.
Under the city.
Well, I guess we could
We can
probably
kind of pick where we want to go.
do the napping after we get out of here.
Is that? I feel like this
You
might
want to
be
do the napping in our tall?
I think this might be the best place to do it.
Keep in mind,
I mean,
you are still about a day early. So if you get up
Yeah.
there,
It's exactly. We need to
I didn't
because
realize
they
we
have
had
to
that.
all get there.
our tall is probably pretty quiet. I mean, I'm doing the battle prep, but I would imagine that's pretty restricted to
Wait.
the walls.
We could
Blend.
hold on. Let me check my spells.
We could go
No, I couldn't teleport.
to
as
your
fuck.
place.
No, wait. Teleport 7th level, isn't it?
you cannot teleport into the city. That is why you are here.
Yeah.
Oh,
because the-
fucking magic field. God damn it.
That's the only problem is there aren't any magic fields up there.
I was gonna say to the
Well, if they wanted to do
cunning
their
stunts.
if they wanted to do their playing music to do stuff while we're resting, then that's not gonna work.
Might
Well, we
be
can-
just music. I would need to check.
I
It-
think we should just rest down here.
It might be that they can do that.
Let's
Plus we
take,
don't.
let's take a vote. Who wants to rest down here?
Well, if we
I-
rest up there, we could long rest.
We can
rest
do-
for a long time.
We can rest for a
We
long
can long
time
rest
down
down
here.
here as well.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're not comfortable with being down here. which
No, I
would
mean
be
I could
sad.
probably like.
How
there's
about
a
we
skull for a
find
pillow.
an exit, and then before going up, we can take a rest there. Well, right now we don't know exactly where we're at, right? So.
Good idea.
Okay. And we can,
And then
sc-
we can
have
scout.
we can have Seneca lady.
Hated that. Don't do that.
We can have
Don't
Seneca.
do anything. Just my name is fine.
I said we can have Seneca.
He's doing it weird.
Did you say
Seneca.
Okay, so
Seneca.
we'll find an exit. We can rest, and then
Scope
we can
out
scout
where the
ahead and
exit
figure
comes
out
out.
where the machines are.
Okay.
Yeah, let's hit it.
I'm gonna go
All right.
for an exit.
Marching order, please.
I'm on pigeon.
So Seneca's the
With
front.
bird.
How tall is the tunnel?
Tunnel is up to your ceiling, up to your ceiling, up to your their heads, not your head. And
So we're like squats.
you're at a 10-foot wide tunnel at this point. So 2
Or
by 2.
I am. You're probably not. You're a child.
I'm just. I could still reach up.
You're like.
Give me like 30 feet.
Mr. Bones is definitely crouching.
Actually more. So put eyes on the front and back,
Yeah,
and then put tanks.
Put
front and
Urzo in the back.
Squishies in the middle.
Urzo in the back because he has advantage.
You and me and you and
Sorry, not a character. Sorry. Urzo, I think you should probably go in the back.
For the stealth, I
Too fast with
got
eyes.
I think that's a
36.
safe assessment.
36.
And for
No,
lucky
he's in the back.
perception,
He's in the back.
I got a 20.
And I'm on-
Nope, 31.
Griffin, are you in the front?
Griffin will go whatever.
Stealth
Phil.
26, perception 31.
Phil. Tank heals, whatever.
Crushed it.
Are we still passing without traces?
Yes, we are.
I think as long as it lasts.
That doesn't.
How long did you pass that trace last? 10 minutes? An hour.
Can you squeeze right in there?
You are traceless. Traceless.
I love that Tess is surrounded by zombies and Mr. Bones.
It's his guard. It's his honor guard.
And you're that far away,
It's his dishonor guard, rather.
Seneca?
What's
He's
actually
scouting
what's
out.
your what's dim vision view distance? 60 feet.
Dark vision 60 feet, yes.
I'll have
10, 15,
dancing
20,
lights,
25,
so I can.
I don't want your
You don't want lights?
No, no, no.
Well, I can't. See.
5, 10. They're with you. 5,
We
10,
can guide
15,
you.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
Okay. So you guys can just see Seneca at the front there, Griffin.
I could see him just fine.
Yeah, I could see too.
Yeah.
Well, dark vision usually has 60 feet of range?
120.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Smurf.
I was doing it to get out of the range of his lights.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the lights, the dancing lights around me right
Cool.
now, and then
All
send
right.
them out.
Then you march. Wading through the knee-high piles of bones, just moving closely as Seneca jumps through these tunnels like a lizard, moving quickly, moving quietly.
You like the opposite foot.
You continue walking when you begin to see, how should I put this? You hear chattering up ahead. But a lot of it.
That was
Didn't like that.
That was a terrifying
Didn't like that at
sound.
all.
You are certain. Seneca, listen. You listen?
Yeah.
You are certain that you do not see anything. But you hear it just faintly. Just very, very faintly. Just very closely ahead.
There's something bad up ahead.
Do I recognize? Do these catacombs seem familiar to the 2 times that I've been down here?
No. And I should say, Seneca, it's not totally ahead. It just kind of sounds near.
There's something. How high's the ceiling?
About 7 feet.
Okay. There's something bad. It's invisible.
Get back here.
Yeah.
We'll move up to you.
Yeah, that better.
Here.
That's better.
Is there any entrance along? Is there any widening of the tunnel?
No.
Fucking great.
Reach out and touch.
Are we
What's wrong?
You hear them talking.
Well, I can hear them, but I didn't
Right.
hear that.
Looks like there's something bad ahead. Might be invisible.
I have I can cast
Is it
True Seeing.
obscured? And I look down at the bones.
Oh,
I'm
you
upside
cast
down, by
True
the way.
Or we
I
can
can,
just see if I.
I can give somebody True Seeing. So
Give it to Seneca.
I have to touch her.
Seneca, get back here.
Now you come to me.
Well, we will, but we're gonna give you true sight first, and then you. Were you gonna do something, Grieger?
It might be in the bones.
Just
I was gonna say I
Just-
can we're walking through.
uh-huh.
I can detect magic.
Why do you?
Yeah, please.
What if you hate
Give me true sight.
It's only 30
Yes.
feet, so I have to get out there.
Fantastic.
How powerful is?
Last
I like all 3 of those ideas. So do what you're doing. Cass is gonna also cast
Secret
detect
doors hidden by magic.
Hang on one sec,
CNC,
Leah.
Ethereal plane at
Leah.
120 feet. Okay, sorry.
All right, so we're gonna start with Grieger. Did you say you were doing something first?
I was more just
Just suggesting. Okay,
suggesting
that's
that
fine.
it
So
could be in the
Tass,
bones and might not be invisible.
are you casting detect magic?
Yeah, I have to get up to the front.
Let him
It's
up.
got a
Move him up.
pretty small range, so
Move the boy.
Boy.
Spider-Man,
Just go up, cast it, and go back. So don't move your skeletons.
yeah.
Boy.
It's this one called
So
walk.
yeah, I will cast it.
You're alright. Girl, you're alright.
It's a triple. Drink it.
Yeah. Okay. Tass. Are you standing right there, or you guys continue to approach?
He's
to
just
the point
going
where
up
you
to
heard
the
it.
front to cast detect magic, and then he's moving back.
Like let us pass.
Okay, so but they didn't come up to you. You went back to them.
Okay, so
The chattering is now not very heard
We move up
But
like
I
this,
cast-
30 feet. and
until
then-
you get to the point where you heard it.
no, 30 feet away from that point where I heard it.
Okay. You get up to it, and you do not detect any sort of magic. Tess.
I got him. Catch your hand.
Nope.
You have true sight now. Sonic, right?
Yeah. Do I see anything?
No.
Slink back.
Wait, let me double check.
It's all good. You have it for
Let me double check true sight.
I
Okay.
can read it. I've got it up. Ben.
I got it right here.
Before
Focus
I
the
go
willing
back-
creature you touch. Secret door. Magic. Okay.
Yeah, that's how the clearance.
That's fine.
Clearances always works too.
Tass, what's up?
You can see them.
Never mind. Actually, never mind.
Okay.
I can turn undead, but I have to see it.
I mean, it'll be good for
I
some
will
I
like.
don't know if I can just reach
Do
out.
you still
and try
hear
and-
the thing?
Can I? I'm going to try to perceive what he's talking about.
Everything okay, Bill?
Yeah, but
Are you being a class clown right now?
No! No, Mr. Young!
I know you're
Gregor?
It's a
no
15.
A at the end of the
From back here, no, you cannot hear it.
Alright, just move forward carefully. There's only one way to get through this. We can't just sit down here forever.
Okay.
Right? Wait, do you want to move forward, Seneca?
No, that sounded terrible. I don't want to go home, but we got shit to do.
Okay.
I don't know if
So
that
you
was
move
Seneca.
forward. Seneca, you're still with them, or are you gonna still go ahead?
I'm gonna go like I don't know, 30 feet ahead, so I'll still be in the range of the past level.
30 feet ahead is exactly where you were when you
Yep.
heard it.
Yep. But now I'm within past the
Yep.
trace.
Okay. So,
well, we all moved back.
No.
No, Seneca moved
no,
up.
you moved up 30 feet.
Matter of perspective.
It's terrible because we're not actually moving, but like imagine our characters move 30 feet forward and then Seneca move 30 more feet.
Well, because Ben said that was where he heard it, but we had moved. The
You
whole
had
party
moved-
moved up to that point.
You
No,
did not
we-
move up
we
to
stayed
that
with
point.
30
We
feet
did the
forward.
opposite.
Moved up.
No,
You
you
moved.
did not move up to that point. I asked you if you move up to
Seneca
that
came
point, and you guys said no, just 30 feet.
But then I had to get closer to cast detect magic.
Yeah, the 30,
You
the 30
moved.
And I
feet.
thought the whole
Seneca
party,
moved back.
I
You
thought he said
moved
the whole
forward.
party moved.
Do you want to move all 60 feet up to check your detect magic?
You can.
That's where you heard the noise. That would.
Yeah, you want.
Yeah, I got you with it. You said it had a 30-foot range, so I took you 30 feet up.
Oh, from where you heard the noise.
Yes.
Yeah.
He put you to where you could hit it with detect magic, but you weren't where he was.
Do you want to go further?
Yes.
Would you like to know more?
So Tass, feeling like something isn't totally right, pushes his way forward again.
April, can you move fast?
Move him up to Seneca's spot.
like
Yeah,
to-
and detect magic lasts for
not-
10
I'm so
minutes,
sorry.
right?
How tall
So
did you say the bones were? Like
I'm the guy.
knee high?
For them.
Because I'm walking on the ceiling and I was.
For you, it would be up to your head.
Okay, I'm walking on the ceiling and I'm using my extra legs to hold Tass above the bones while he's doing this.
Okay.
'Cause I don't trust him being that low. Cool. I like
Cool. As you get closer, and his legs hold you, you can see an outline underneath the bones, further underneath the bones, of many necromancy just underneath it. Probably about, I'd say 20 feet across this hallway. Like 5, 10, 15, 20 across the hallway.
Okay.
From here to here. There seems to be something under you.
Yeah. There's definitely something down there.
Would something happen if we walked over?
I assume.
I think you can Arcana check to find what the spell is, right?
You said it was
Or no?
necromantic.
Oh, I
The
think you found
necromancy
exactly
spell.
What it was. I know.
Detect
I
ma-
don't know if it's waiting for us or if it's just abandoned down here.
I
Minding
think
its own
it's one.
business.
I think that's one and the same in this situation.
It's-
Stay along the ceiling.
I can use my skeletons to try and flush it out, and then I can take
Does
control
somebody
of
have
it.
like a
It seems to be about 50, if I haven't been clear, it's about 15 feet below you.
Hey,
I could give you that.
Oh, below ground. I thought you meant like.
Yes,
like
it's not
very
just
deep
under.
the
No,
bones.
no.
one by one lift us up and
Because they can hit the ground. Like, when your taller friends are walking, they walk on the ground. They don't
Yeah,
walk,
yeah.
you know, on top of more bones.
So, just wait on there.
I think it is a trap.
So it's on the skeletons.
Or someone who
Below
got
the
caught in
floor,
a trap.
below the bones.
Do you have any of the little guys left? Maybe we can see if they walk over it. If it's the little, what are those things that you always throw? Those little balls that you throw.
Oh yeah.
You're sacrificial furries.
I think I threw all of them. Do you have any left?
Yes, I do.
Okay, let's try that and see what happens.
Hold on.
Can we like put the bag of holding down?
We don't have
Do
a
I
bag
have
of
a
We
holding.
don't have that anymore.
Oh. Well, can we just like
Uh,
move a
R.I.P.
bunch of the
Theron.
bones so we can see better in this spot?
If someone's brave enough, they could roll an investigation check.
So you're saying
I
that-
can move the bones, but I feel like that's really flipping the fucking switch on.
So you're saying this thing is below the floor?
Couldn't
which
I
is
make an
below the
investigation
bones?
without being like on it?
Got no sleep.
I have to be like right up next
An
to it.
investigation is investigating for traps. It's looking around for them.
Do I need
You would
to
need to get close.
do I need to get closer to do that or no? Can I do it from this distance?
You would need to investigate the area of the trap.
Why don't we have
Meaning,
wait,
meaning that a high enough investigation would find the trigger,
Yes.
but a low enough investigation may set it off.
Me
Why
and
don't
Mel.
we send the guy who can climb on ceilings across the ceiling so he doesn't touch the floor?
Well, I cannot touch the floor. That's easy.
This guy also is.
I could also potentially
Sorry.
create
You could see what's gonna happen.
walkway over it, a tunnel. I could
That's well. Let's find what the trigger is
Yeah.
first, and then yes.
Okay. I'm
If
gonna
me
go
and Mel
check
go
it
up with pass, I can scope it out.
Oh no.
He's already
Okay.
batting it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I-
Oh,
She.
what? Oh,
I'm
that's right.
so
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't do this often.
So you're flying above the bones.
Mhm.
Okay. Go ahead.
I don't actually think I have to flap.
They need to be out of range for the light. Do you not?
What's up?
William is not. William, you're not up
You're only
ahead with
throwing
them,
dim
right?
light, aren't you?
I have a
He said it's
dancing
only
lights.
around him.
So okay.
I can
so
send them out if you need
they
them.
should be. They
He
should. You
doesn't
should be
want
good.
them. It only works in darkness.
Okay.
Dim.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Need some light?
Investigation of 27.
Okay. You begin digging across the bones very lightly, being very careful not to touch anything. And finally, about halfway through the area he described to you, you find a tile underneath all the bones that is raised up above the rest of them. You gonna touch it?
No, like I'm pointing at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So avoid that. And
This
we can go
this
around.
is Seneca, not Theron.
Is Pigeon gonna be able to actually get around that? I don't know how wide is it.
Hey, hey, this is. Nice. Hey, Carpet, go get him.
I will.
Someone hop on. Or four
I'm just gonna
someones.
walk
Or two
on
someones.
the ceiling
Pigeon
over to
can't fit
you.
on the carpet.
What, alone she can.
She could squeeze
how
on
big
it.
is the tile?
Hmm?
How big is the tile?
I was like, if this is the.
It's definitely not 5 feet wide. It's probably like
So we
a
can-
foot.
We can step around it.
Yeah, so it's
And
just a
if it's the
foot.
bones,
Like I'd say there's
We're gonna play
probably
it safe.
25 tiles in
Tell
each
Carry people
square.
on
Do
the
you
carpet
have
over.
control over Mr. Bones' taps? Can you tell him to miss that tile? I'm just
No, he operates by himself.
Bones is just a big boy. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, everybody, just keep in mind.
You're, and you're a smart
Yes.
part boy, so like.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah,
not
I like
step on the
Kenny's
tile.
call.
I have
So
an
very-
interesting idea. Seneca, why don't you just put the magic carpet, the flying carpet, slightly above it?
So
Anybody
no
who
one
steps
can
on
step
it,
on it.
and zero chance of stepping
You
on it.
Oh,
just
that's a
create
good
a little
idea.
bridge.
Yeah, it's way better. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Then doing that, you all very carefully make your way around the tile. Now that you're in the center, you can all hear it just kind of chattering away. Just
Oh, if I didn't roll a crit, damn it. I wanted to, like, fall and, like, land on the carpet and be like... like
You,
push up and, like, keep walking.
Mission Impossible.
you make your way around, and until the chattering has simply passed into the darkness, continuing your way through
Too curious.
this hall.
So you have true seeing for.
Nice.
Who's in the Beastmasters again? The classes.
You got a ranger, a paladin, a
Do
druid,
they have a rogue or no?
sorcerer. No rogue, and a monk.
Then in just regular common, I find a way to just take some chalk that I have in my bag of bullshit I've had since level 1 and write like
Oh yeah.
danger with an arrow pointing down at the like where the tile is.
Okay.
Don't dead open inside.
Remember, I can see 6 seconds into the future.
Okay. That would give you advantage on investigating it.
Yeah.
It's not like a trap sense. It doesn't work that way.
We have all the paint, don't we?
No.
No.
The paint died with Theron.
Oh no!
Believe me, I'm almost as upset about the pain as I was about that entire character.
Maybe about the robe too. That can hold as many things as you wanted it to.
We had a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we could like stick somebody's head in
All
one side
right,
and they
you
pop
guys
together.
continue down the tunnel. Is that still your marching order? Is Tass still gonna walk with you, Seneca?
Tass is what?
No, Tass we had said would go back with his.
Tass is like, nah, I don't feel like
Grieger?
I'm not afraid to be up there.
I'll split the difference.
I feel like.
But don't you need to be
Tass
within
is-
range to command them, or is it just?
If you did, I got some.
All good?
Yeah. If you want to be a hero.
They discovered the trap.
There was a trap?
Not the hard. And they discovered the trap the easy way. So, you continue along through the hall, turning right shortly after that trap, traveling for another 60 feet or so until you arrive at a fork in the path. Left or straight?
Detect magic on the fork.
Did the beast smashes?
Or have Urzo go look and investigate which way we should go.
Hold on a second.
Is the fork inherently?
One second.
My
dude.
nose.
The guy told. Oh my god. How are we supposed to sneak through this catacombs, guys?
You're not gonna sneak through it.
William, didn't they give you a path?
No.
He said follow the.
It wasn't. It wasn't like they were openly hiding anything from you, but it wasn't like, okay, now we are going to turn left, and then later we'll turn right and left
They
and
were
right.
just winging it.
The
through
beast
catacombs.
They seemed to know where they were going, but they
Oh.
didn't. They were just leading you through it.
They kind of just throwing shit at a wall and see if it sticks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. The other thing is, they were going
Quest spaghetti.
in the direction they were going.
Quest Scuddy.
They
We
got
were
separated,
going-
So
Write that down.
That was
Write
where
that
they
down.
were going. So they knew the way through it, but they were going that way.
Fine.
So
I'm
I
gonna
used-
roll dungeoneering.
If I remember
It's not a skill.
correctly,
Survival.
I worked for the clock.
Yeah, you did.
So did I once.
You never used this entrance.
I never used this entrance though. Just thought I would mention that.
Thank you for trying.
Which way from
There was
like,
an effort.
So we're going north into the city, right? Is it or
You always know the direction that you're going.
I can always discern north.
Okay.
So I don't know if that
I'd
would
say
help at all.
currently you're walking, probably walking south, and the path left turns east.
And we came from what direction? Like
You've been doing a lot of turns. So, you went north for a little bit. You went east, then you went south, and
Okay,
it
so
seems
that
to just
doesn't-
be kind of a labyrinth.
Maybe we should have Urzo go up and see if he can investigate. Yeah, I mean, I gave him foresight today. Maybe he can see into the
Let's
future.
just go away. Let's just go away? Let's
We
just
can just investigate and see if it works. And then
Well, yeah, but if it's just more path, then you know what I mean. We're gonna have to kind of stick to one way no matter what, right?
So keep our left hand on the wall.
And just go east.
That's how you do it.
Ron with
Which
the
way?
Donald
You were
that.
talking about directions.
This is east. This is south.
Does it matter?
Which way do we need to go to get deeper into the city?
As far as you know, you're under the city
We're
already.
just trying to find
Well,
an
yeah, but I'm
exit so
saying
we
like
can
keeping.
rest.
Can I
That's
roll
all that
survival
matters.
to like keep my wits about me to know which direction is which to see like where we
Towards
entered
the
and where
center.
we're going?
Knowing the catacombs, no direction is going to send you out of the city.
We're just
Yeah,
trying to
we'll
find
find an exit no matter which.
Right
which
now-
way, whichever way we go.
Closer to the
The
palace.
goal is to get higher.
I guess closer to the palace is what I'm trying to say.
The palace is the farthest north the city could go.
So east and south. So we don't want to go south. We want to go east.
There you go.
What she said. Go.
But once you get to the top level of the catacombs, keep in mind, I'm not telling you that's the wrong answer, but I'm saying just want to keep in mind, once you get to the top of the catacombs, there are many, many entrances to the world above.
So we should go up.
Yeah, we want to go up, but there's no way to go up. No, neither of these paths go up. But I say we go east. That takes us closer to the palace.
So there's
We'll,
no.
we'll find it. We'll find a way up
Eventually.
whichever way we go.
I vote east. Anybody else?
Anything
Anybody
I can
want to
tell
go
about
south?
this?
Better idea than
Anything I can perceive?
You could roll a perception check.
Okay.
It's like, I mean,
I
I'm not
get
trying-
that whole perception. I got an 18.
I got a 28.
The air smells the same both ways.
I got a 28.
A 28?
6.5 dozen in the other.
Bill licks his finger.
Ketchup.
Seneca lights a candle
Okay.
and holds it up to the one tunnel.
No difference either way.
they'll win.
both
That's smart.
both seem to exit somewhere.
Seneca, you a smart little girl. I like you.
But it was a good idea.
Okay, so did we use 2 different entrances the 2 times we've been down here?
Yes.
Okay.
There's no like trap. We're not gonna get trapped. We're gonna find a way out. I'm saying, where do you want to exit? Closer to the palace or farther away from the palace?
Closer to the palace.
28.
Just let people investigate. Just let it happen. It's free. Just do it.
I'm wondering how much.
We got a lot to do today, Ben.
We do. Okay. The way south smells different. It has a more putrid stench coming from it. It's very subtle, but it's coming from on the wind, just kind of gently blowing through the tunnels.
So I can't tell which direction it's coming from?
South.
That's south.
South. Okay, yeah, we don't want to go that way because palaces don't smell putrid. So we're going to go east? East. Great. Okay.
My boy, let's go.
Well, you already decided that. You decided that.
But you confirmed it. So
Thank
let's
you.
go.
3 makes an official
It's a
nomination.
team
So.
effort. It's not like I'm not.
And between the 2 of you.
So you
I'm Michael Jackson. You Tito.
you turn left.
You mean Toto? Tito's what we ate for
Hey.
dinner last night.
Wrong way.
You turn left, traveling down the path that travels straight for 500 feet before it comes to a stop with a ladder that leads up.
Wait, hold on.
We
Can
did,
somebody like very sneakily boop, and see where we are?
No, he's the sneak. She's
Whoa.
You also have advantage.
I do have advantage.
Yeah.
but-
27.
Oh, bro.
That's so. Oh, wow, what a bad roll.
Would you roll a 1?
I rolled a 1 and a 2, but I get a 10.
A 10 perception?
No. Oh, I thought it was stealth.
Oh, my bad.
27 stealth. Perception is.
On a 1 and a 2 for stealth?
I get a 10
I know,
because
isn't
I'm a
He
rogue.
can't roll less than.
Got it. That's
Plus,
interesting.
you're close enough to get the plus 10
That's
for
why.
passive
Yeah.
attack.
Sorry, yeah, you're right. 37 on the stealth, and then
Sneaky as fuck.
29 on the perception.
Nice.
Nice. You climb up the ladder about, I don't know, 60 feet.
Oh, it's a ladder.
Yeah.
That's up.
Before getting to the top.
I fucked that ladder. I fly.
There are bones. There are bones kind of clear of this area, but you see more piles ahead of you as you poke your head up. More tunnels.
Tunnels.
No light.
Tunnels up on the ceiling.
Stop.
Tunnels up on...
I wanna,
But it is up, so this is pretty much
Yeah.
the right answer.
I want to come up behind you.
look like?
Oh.
Describe it to me.
He's not that character anymore.
Paint a word picture.
But I'm still Seth.
What do you guys
I
do?
want to get to the top of the ladder and I want to roll an investigation.
What does it look like?
Like tunnels filled with bones.
Investigating
Are you
for
clear?
traps.
Are we good to go?
Yeah,
Can we
we're
come up
good.
this? I don't
I
think
want to
you.
investigate where we should go.
Okay.
You send that carpet down. I don't feel like fucking climbing for.
Yeah,
Oh, you're breaking up. What?
It's 60 feet, guys.
I'll climb.
Vertically,
Don't,
pigeon, we have
don't
bone.
waste resources.
Oh yeah, Pigeon's gonna need that.
I can
I
use
said
a
the carpet
workout.
by Pigeon.
We are level 18 to 20, so we are like
That's a 19.
superhuman. This should be not
Whoa,
a big deal for us.
speak-
Guys,
for
it's a
yourself.
long ladder.
Huh?
19.
19.
We also have a lot of character.
As you get to the top of the ladder and look around, there's only one way to go.
Oh, perfect.
Use it as much as you can. Seriously.
Wait.
Continuing to head east.
In all seriousness, we have a head up on what is coming from underneath us, and we have a head up on what is coming at us. I think this is a great place to take a rest.
Right
if we
at
were
the-
going to.
At the
Have somebody
at the top
watch
of the
that entrance
ladder.
and have it eat.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea.
William, do you still have the dimension pocket thing that we can stay safe in? Treehouse.
What? Oh no, I can cast. Yeah, I can cast it as a ritual.
Oh.
It's just a dimension.
But I don't. It's
Pocket
well,
dimension.
it's like an invisible house. Hold
It's
on.
an invisible hut.
It's not good, then it probably won't fit.
And it will not fit all of you.
Yeah, it only fits because it doesn't fit pigeon. So
Well,
it's like-
then-
if it's 10
Come up the
people.
ladder, and then there's one way this, and there's one way.
Fit pigeon,
Or
like,
rather,
period?
two entrances. Then.
Why not?
And it fits
It
9
medium.
medium-sized creatures.
9 medium sized,
Pigeon
not large. Yes.
So that would take up 2 medium slots.
They're the ones that we need the most.
No, it'd take up 4 medium
No,
slots,
they
actually.
don't, just don't waste. If not
Don't
everyone's
waste, like-
sleeping in it, then no one's sleeping in it.
Yeah, we don't need it. It's fine.
Yeah, let's. I mean,
We have a ladder here.
he's.
We
We
keep
need.
watch
we
this
need
way.
Krieger
Is it
to
a?
sleep.
It's a tunnel like
'Cause I've
same
noticed
thing, 10
Krieger's a
feet
little
wide,
bit,
and it's off away from the ladder. Okay, I go. Can I see like
so
a
I think
branch or an
Krieger needs
opening?
to sleep first. We'll have Pigeon in the boys
Ahead?
sleep because
Yeah.
he got
No.
pretty beat
No.
up.
Okay.
It turns
I'm
right
okay.
after about 100
I got
feet,
blood.
Okay, I
and
go,
then
I go to
doesn't
the
happen.
turn
I
and
know.
I set
Here's
down
my
Hunter's
suggestion.
trap,
I think we should.
Okay.
Yeah, let's all listen.
cover it with a little bit of bones.
The elf.
Me and the Mel will take
Alternate
watches because we only get 4 hours each. So
Alternate shifts.
Are we doing the
However,
thing where we
we
talk
should
about
have
the shifts
multiple.
again for like 10 minutes?
No, but we should
figured it out,
have.
we're done.
No, but we should also have more than one person on a shift.
Why?
Skeletons, Mr. Bones. Done.
Bones.
Boom.
Bones. No one comes up the ladder.
Boom.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, Bones just sits in the
Have
fucking
him or
ladder.
have him sit at the
Bones
bottom
and
of the
4
ladder.
skeletons with spears at the ready,
Task?
just like at the ladder.
Task, can you have one
Ladder
of your
camping,
little bucket
bitch.
guys at the bottom of the ladder?
Claymore.
That way, I mean, they won't know until they come to the top ladder. We're at the top.
Right, who wants to go up the ladder when there's a spooky skeleton?
you guys sort this out. I'm sorry, I have an emergency pee.
I'm just picturing
I know, it happens so rarely.
It's not an emergency yet.
Dude,
Okay.
I'm just picturing someone
Sort it
else
out,
like,
tell me
almost
when we
I feel
come
like they
back.
just
Well, it's
pop
sorted
up there
out.
and they
So,
look around Mr. Bones
campfire
just lifts them up and sets them next to
Okay.
him, like,
So how was everyone's journey up to this point? You're looking a little
Gather
haggard.
around the campfire and sing our campfire song.
And I like hold your strings.
Well, are we long
in
resting or are
danger.
we short resting?
We're long
We
resting.
need a long rest.
Yeah.
It'll be worth it, trust
which is gonna do what for you? Is that gonna bring you back to
He's
good
level
or no?
1 of exhaustion.
Yeah,
so
so
he
after
needs
this
to
long
rest.
rest, he'll be
Oh,
fine.
you're only one? I thought you were worse.
I was 2, but then we slept last night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And
reassert
then
my
he and the girl need to sleep.
Mr. Bones.
Everybody
Because
has
of
a
health. I need to sleep for health. Pigeon needs to sleep.
La, 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 la,
for
la,
ease.
So they don't
So I
have to worry about it
meditate,
after
so I'm just
Absolutely.
like,
I think
I'm
I should-
okay.
I-
Like, I'll sleep for
I will
spell
vouch for
slots
you.
for sure,
He
but
tries to pull that bullshit.
I know something's gonna fucking.
And we
he's
don't-
Gonna
Oh my
send
god,
something at
hey,
us.
is anybody actually watching? Because Ben's gone. How do we feel about that?
I
how
gave
do
you
we
guys
feel
time
about
to
that?
legitimately plan.
How do we feel about that?
I hear you messing around.
No. I said something. We have to be careful here because something's probably gonna come at us. So like, if people can stand
yeah.
without getting a level of exhaustion
Right.
to stay up with other people, it might be a good idea.
I do not want that to set precedent. Try and hold it till break.
Yeah,
That
let's-
was-
Let's just, we have one of these guys up
Okay, you're good.
at either point in the
I mean,
rest.
and I feel
and we
okay.
have, but we don't know when we're gonna get to rest again. We should all rest
allowed to
because we don't
sleep
know.
breaks.
Once we're up in that city, we're not gonna be able to
Yes,
sleep.
okay.
So we should take the opportunity that we have. Let them keep watch. Let the Mr. Bones watch the ladder, and you have 4 skeletons and a zombie.
3 skeletons.
And let them take ahead of us on the path.
Have
with
Mr. Bones down the ladder.
he doesn't even need to go down the ladder though.
Yeah.
Just sit at the top of it.
I am
It's
gonna.
like one of
he
them
just
should
has
be
a
at
giant
the
shirt
bottom.
that just says
I
security on my.
Do not tell me a single thing until you are all agreed on what you're doing.
I'm gonna reassert my command over Mr. Bones before you rest.
Okay.
So that it will recover.
Okay. But don't tell me a single thing until you're all agreed on what you're doing.
I think we all agreed on
Having at least one of your dudes at the bottom of the ladder, just in case,
Bones at the hole.
so that you are informed before they're like already on top of us, because we
We're-
like just walked up the ladder.
Were there weapons or anything that we've come across? Or was it just bones? Like there.
That's-
any, like,
If you
That's an
find
easy
found
fix.
weapons, they were busted, rusted.
I
old.
make weapons.
But that's-
Does somebody
Busted,
need a weapon?
rusted, old.
like skeletons. Just they
Oh, I'm not giving.
pick
I
up
haven't
random
used this
garbage
ability in a
weapons.
long fucking time.
I've got 2 battle axes. If you want to give one to
Oh.
each.
Oh shit! No, I
I
have
really
like
use
I
them
have a
anymore.
dagger.
I was about to say.
I have so many weapons I don't use.
Okay,
Here, wait.
I make.
I have a rapier.
Let's see
Give
rules,
this
you
to one of your
fucker.
dudes.
Sweet.
I have a dagger too.
The skeleton takes it from the blade portion.
Scimitar speed.
Oh no! And I flip.
Wait, no, I don't want them to lose that.
Also a dagger. Like these are like whatever weapons. There you go.
Here, you
Do I need to get
want
rid of
these or
those
not?
now
Like, I
until
don't use
ca-
them anymore.
I'll just
And I
pretend like
can't
I don't
throw
have
'em.
them.
I mean, it's up to you. I trust you.
I don't use them.
Oh,
Okay.
Items were
I'm
on-
not giving them my
Okay.
short sword.
Doing
now.
anything.
Like
Okay.
that's my mom's.
What?
What items were on the guy I took control of?
Who was that? I forget.
They were archers. But
Where?
Oh yeah, the
Where
guys.
was it?
Remember
1 o'clock.
one of Valandris's guys that got like the.
I killed them and he.
One of
They
Valandris'
pulled-
guys?
Yeah, they pulled like he pulls us something out of his quiver.
Oh, he's got the special quiver. Why didn't we loot that yet?
Because everything
Because
was
you're
falling.
getting out of there.
Because we're not dumb.
We don't really loot things.
We have one
anymore.
other neat person.
One moment.
We're in it.
Guys,
We don't need it.
relax.
I am dumb, but I just want to correct you.
Yeah, but he's got also a special.
We said we're not dumb.
Griffin is.
He has. Hey, do the zombies have rules for archery themselves? Like they have their own attack modifier, right?
Yeah, they have their stats.
Okay. Then in that case, I'm going to send you a picture of the alchemy vials they had. They attach them as a bonus action. Do zombies get bonus actions? As long as there's nothing that says, they don't, then they do.
I give them a command on my turn, and they just follow my.
I understand. I understand that. As long as it doesn't say they don't, they do.
I would think it's like attack of opportunity as a bonus action.
They can attach these as a bonus action. No, it's a reaction. Attack of opportunity is a reaction.
Oh.
I don't want you to be confused about that. It's important to me that you understand that. There's 5 each of these that I'm sending you. Okay.
Turn anyone.
Okay.
So we're all asleep, right?
I need to know what we're doing, and then I'm going to ask who's first watch.
For the watch.
All the skeletons plus.
Are we decided on what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
They are alternating shifts, correct?
Well, tell me who takes first watch. Okay. Guys.
Would you maybe want
You're
to?
asleep now.
Hey,
You can
no,
talk.
you're not asleep yet. Would you maybe want to cast something to give them advantage on perception checks before they go to sleep?
I already
Literally
do.
already has it.
You already have it as well?
I already do. yeah.
Wonderful, great. Just, setting us up right.
So there's one skeleton at the bottom of the ladder. Mr. Bones is at the top,
Top of the ladder. Then we have this and this.
And then the other 4 skeletons are...
2 skeletons and a zombie are
I
at
think
the
they should
end of
flank
the-
us.
are in the
2 in
hallway.
front of us, 2 behind us,
We
and
don't
then
need
whoever is
anyone
watching.
Bones is stop blocking off the ladder.
So we
they
haven't
can't
decided
get-
what we're doing.
They
No,
can't
we
get
did.
through that way.
It's done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we just need everyone else on the other side.
So it's done.
Two people are just talking.
Explain to me entirely your
One
situation.
skeleton, bottom of the ladder. 3 skeletons,
False.
2 skeletons and a zombie, top of the ladder.
Nope, you're
Bones
wrong.
blocking,
You already fucked
Bones
that.
blocking the ladder, and then the other dudes are changing shifts midway through.
No, there are 2 skeletons and a zombie on the front side of us, where the hallway is. Bones is
Tactician.
at the top of the ladder, and 1 skeleton at the bottom of the ladder.
Okay, thank you.
That's what it
Tactician.
is. And then our boys are watching either side.
The rest of you lay down
There is no either
to
side.
rest.
It's a hallway.
There's a hallway, yeah. And a ladder.
The rest of you lay down to rest.
It's like hallway.
Hey, you lay down to rest. It's over.
Sleep!
I never rest.
Melendorn.
Yep.
I'm guessing you're up for 4 hours,
Yes.
being that you are an elf.
Mhm.
You sit. You rest. You wait. Listening in the darkness. I don't like that.
The change
I
of
like
pace was
it.
kind of unnerving, though.
I like it.
It's because my dungeon playlist ended. You listen. For a while, it seems as if there's nothing. And every once in a while, you'll hear just in the darkness. Give me 2 perception checks, please.
20 is 18.
Is that
Okay.
the doorbell?
Is that it?
That might be it. Yeah, it's pretty quiet.
You sit. Not reading. There's nothing to read. It's too dark to read.
I don't even know how. I'm just kidding. I know.
You don't hum. You just listen. Until after 4 hours, you suddenly realize that you've been sitting here for 4 hours. Who do you wake up for their second shift?
Urzo.
And ours is not here. God damn it.
Guys.
I don't know why they left. Mitch Ash left to go get the door, but I don't know what. No. I don't know why Colin left.
Colin was already
It's
up
not.
there. And it's a lot of stuff.
There it is. Okay, Colin, it's your shift now.
Got it.
Do you guys want us to do anything on the shift change?
No. I'll let him know about the crickly crackly that I heard.
Okay.
Okay.
Where was the crickly crackling?
Off down the hall.
Off down the hall.
Got it. Thanks.
It may have been one of the zombies knocking something over.
It may have been one of the zombies knocking it.
Why is his perception real low?
No.
Oh, okay.
28.
Though I guess you wouldn't know that.
Yeah, I was sleeping.
All right. So on the shift change.
Meditating.
Gur, give me a wisdom save, please.
Whoa. Are you gonna see into the future?
Having a fucking nightmare.
Oh God.
Wait, do I get? Hold on.
Never.
Oh yeah, my demon. That's why I keep asking if it looks familiar. 16 plus 7, that's 23.
Oh God.
I fixed that. I took a feat for that. Because wisdom kept fucking.
I stylish this because I'm eating an apple. It's really annoying.
Urzo, give me 2 perception checks, please.
Still get advantage on my perception.
Yes, until I wake up.
What did you get? I'm sorry, Gur. Gur.
23.
Thank you. Okay.
Wish I had the club of warming of this character.
Okay.
1 second, Urzo. Okay. Urzo,
Yes.
what'd you get?
The first one is 21. The second 21 is 29.
Is what?
29.
Okay. You sit, listening, ever vigilant, fully rested. So you're ready to go tonight. Just kind of listening in the dark. It reminds you of home. Oh, a place you once called home. The same darkness, the same quiet. The silence above ground is never the same as silence underground. And you can almost feel it. And you get lost in it for a matter of time. Griffin, roll wisdom save for me, please.
Sure.
Just
I was like, where's my character sheet? It's on your phone, asshole.
11.
okay.
I can reroll fail. Do I fail?
I guess you do.
Okay, then I'm reroll. 14.
Okay.
If I fail, I reroll one more time.
Can you?
Yep.
What is that? That's not luck.
It's a
Indomitable.
It's a fighter thing.
Indomitable. It says you can continue to reroll, or does it say you can reroll and take the one you roll?
No, it says you can reroll failed save. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, I need to see that. Not that I don't trust you. I know the wording on that is very
I
specific.
don't trust him.
Trip, push, evade. So many things I can do. This is terrible.
Okay.
You can reroll a saving throw that you fail. If you do so, you must use the new roll, and you can't use this feature again until you finish the long rest.
So 14.
I get 3 of them though.
You can use this feature twice before long rest, starting at 13th level, 3 times at 17th level. But it says very clearly, you must use the new roll.
So he has to use the next.
No.
Well, yeah, you can continue.
But I own 21
third time.
Cougars.
That would make sense.
Okay, I get it. Fine. All right.
Like he could either use it 3 different
Crit.
times.
Boy. Okay.
Boy.
As you sit in the darkness,
Hadn't even started Blues Load.
he
I'm
stirs.
scared.
You hear Griffin kind of stirring as he sleeps.
Bring me out of my reverie.
Yeah, it kind of snaps you out of it and realize it's almost, despite the lack of light here, it's almost time for everyone to start getting up. Melindor, roll a wisdom save for me while you're sleeping, please.
That was actually
Ben
really.
just wants us to get fucked.
That was so
I don't
nice.
want you to do anything.
Say
Someone
wisdom.
else does.
Wisdom save.
Yes, please.
4.
No, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're so dumb. Oh wait, you are real dumb. For
So-
real.
But good thing it wasn't intelligence, because that's a -1. Let's see.
Urzo, you begin to get everyone up?
Yep.
All right.
Plus 11 dexterity, though. It's super sneaky.
You all are stirred by Urzo, kind of knocking you all awake.
Woohoo!
Feeling fully rested.
Hooray!
Surprised that you wake up without the sound of combat happening. And
I'm honestly just as surprised as you
I
are. Much XP did we get last time? About a few.
did not calculate it, I'm sorry.
I'm taking a feat if we get more than 30k.
Okay. With that, you all get up. Do you take the same marching order as I see on the table right now?
I assume so.
Okay.
Tighten it up.
Well, don't assume. Look
Okay,
at
what?
ass out of Gume. Gume does not.
Is Urzo in the rear or is Urzo up front? In the rear? Seneca, is that what you would like? Would you like to be in front? Huh?
You all... I am moving on.
Oh, you don't have foresight anymore, Urzo.
Are you giving it to anyone?
I can, yes. Hold on. Sorry.
You don't have to right now. I'm asking you just before we move on.
No, I'm gonna wait. Actually.
Okay. And you all get up and walk, continuing through these catacombs, through the darkness, lit only by the dancing lights. Seneca, new stealth check, new perception check. Por favor.
Stealth of.
Oh, I can totally go up closer with you, by the way, now.
35.
Now that I'm not.
Oh, cramp my stop.
Okay, stealth and perception, please.
I was gonna say, now that I'm not exhausted, I actually feel comfortable doing
What was that, Seneca?
35 on the stealth.
I can't handle it anymore.
27 on the perception.
Grieger?
Roll.
That is. Wait, do we don't have.
Pass without a
Pass
trace
without
now.
trace.
We have nothing.
No.
So not
Nothing
extra.
present.
Okay, so that's a 23 on stealth and. Sorry, guys. 31 on perception.
Okay. You all march down this hall, quiet, focused, eager to get out of a smell that has become all too common at this point. And you continue to walk until you arrive at another fork. One path going left, one path going right.
So we're headed east.
You were not heading
Never
east at this
eat.
point, my apologies. You were heading north this
Never
time.
eat soggy waffles.
Which way is
East
What are
and west.
waffles?
Well, you were heading north.
And sorry, one's it's left and right.
There are waffles in the D&D universe.
I'm leaving D&D.
If you can't.
Whoa. Are there waffles in the D&D universe?
I mean,
Sure.
If there's not a press
Thank
for it,
God.
okay. I was gonna say
It's not an
pancakes.
important thing.
Pancakes
You
makes
say it's
sense.
not.
I can't think of anything more.
I would like to perceive down the two paths, see if anything within 120 feet is discernible the difference.
Choose the deck of many things. I draw every card until
Okay.
waffles exist.
I wish there were waffles.
I mean, I guess.
Yes, you made
Take your
waffles.
That's a 16.
No.
Roll very warm.
A 16.
Yes.
What did you? What was the 16 for?
Perception.
Down the left path or the right path?
We'll say that's the right path. And then
The
I'll
right
look at
path?
the left path.
Down the right path. Silent. Dark. Straight.
Oh, not that path.
Don't go that way.
I like that one.
Never go that way.
15.
Silent. Dark. Begins to wind about 100 feet off.
I do the candle thing again, and then do perception on each side. Left, right. Oofa doofa. Are you shitting me right now?
I got a 4 and a 3.
I got a 1 and a 20, so.
Which one's the left path?
Left, right.
So 1
Which
and
one is-
20.
What the other number?
You got a 1 and a 20, so
Yeah.
I need to know.
Yeah, left 1,
Left
right
was
20.
1.
Left 1 is right, right is 20.
Cool. I didn't really see much 120 feet down, so that was the extent of my dark vision.
Using the candle, once again, it seems like there seems to be exits at both of these ends. Down the left, you don't hear anything. It's quiet. And about as quiet as it's been this whole time. Looking right, I'd say once again, you'd hear what would sound like the faint sound of running water.
Right path through here. Trap, 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 trap.
Definitely not that way. Water on the right.
What is that?
Well, water usually flows down. So if we're hearing it down there, it's coming from something higher.
Let us pass to the left. It winds a bit more, but that could be good
What
for.
direction is that?
Left is west.
Okay. He just always knows we're northwest. I just throw it in.
We were walking north.
Okay.
Yeah.
We solved that earlier.
I vote left path.
I think we need to
Yeah, sure.
I'll follow the guy with the dark vision.
Yeah.
You need to be more specific.
I'll follow the spider, man.
Yeah, there's only one of those.
Okay.
To the left we go.
And just so that we can clarify, I'm still on pigeon with her.
Okay. You continue to walk down this path as it winds. You notice the floor actually rises up a bit here. Kind of rises and then falls as if this is kind of built around something. You continue to push your way through the bones until you get close enough where you also hear water coming from this direction. Just a faint.
Remember, is there a river or something in the city?
There's a large
Oh
river
yeah,
in the
because
city.
there's the bay. Yeah. Duh.
It goes
Yeah.
all
All the way through.
Mhm.
all around the outside.
Which means you're probably close to that.
So we're east. Or
Maybe
north.
even close to the harbor at this point, since it was both ways.
The hub.
You continue to walk until the path begins to open up. Thank you. Is that a tide? That sounds like a tide. Okay. Until the path begins to open up. Begins getting wider and wider. Until it opens up into an area where the bones have kind of not found their way. A grate that covers an area where you see the faint specks of sunlight above. Way above. And you hear just kind of a breathing. Guardian. I found you.
see where the voice is coming from?
Do I recognize the voice?
Roll an intelligence check.
That's a good question.
Failed. No chance.
But also, would that be perception or investigation to try to pinpoint where it's coming from?
Perception.
18.
Wait, is that investigation?
Perception.
21. You heard his voice before. Aegis Callum.
That's an 18 perception.
He's coming from further into this chamber
Was Aegis Valor, right?
on Foglaram.
It's on Fogrum, we killed him on top of the pyramid.
Oh.
That's right. He was the one that I power word
I
started
beheaded
and fell.
But true resurrection doesn't.
I've been looking for you. His voice is coming from the shadows.
How do I like?
Can I
wisdom?
make a wisdom
Wait,
save? Can I make
if
a
he's
wi-
within
Hold
120
on.
feet of me, even magical shadows I can see through.
Okay, then as you walked in, you saw him. You didn't see him, actually. You saw 6 large undead minotaurs surrounding him.
We forgot to do the Minotaur thing, guys.
And he looks at you and says, I've been looking for you for a while. Ever since I reformed.
Ever since you won?
Reformed.
I send my dancing lights out towards him so we can all see.
You all see them as the minotaurs stand there, grunting angrily.
So sorry,
Grunting angrily. As he looks at all of you. I'm afraid your ascent ends here.
Bet. Where are they standing in? They said that, like with the walls and all.
Alright, let me show you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm trying to get a slight
I just
layout
wanted
of
to
that.
mention, like, I was the only
During
one
that
that was
discussion,
really
it was
bothered
like
by that whole
I kind of
situation.
want to try to wall them in
So-
for
I
a
remember
second
him
to
telling
give
us
us.
when I forgot.
Everyone just
April
kinda,
truly
like,
forgot. I don't
shrugged
think
it
Leah
off.
would have forgotten.
Like,
but
excuse me, guys. Stars stuck in there. Who cares?
Matt here.
Fuck.
I was like, I'm up on the mat over here.
Stop it.
What? No JoJo?
We're still in the.
Yes, please.
We
Just
take
take 4 seconds.
combat phase, right?
What'd you say?
We're still just talking.
Being up on
1 second. I cannot answer any questions while I'm doing this.
Because I saw them right away, so I might have more reaction time.
Guess I'll never hear that dad joke.
And does the height also open up as well?
Yeah, you said it goes way up because there's specks of sunlight coming through.
Well, that was grading that we can see. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's super, super tall. I didn't know because that's mainly, but it's a matter of if I try to wall them in or if I try to do bones of the earth to smash them against the because I've been wanting to use Bones of the Earth since I got it, and I haven't had a good chance to do it. Which one's that? It sends 6 pillars of ground up, and if it hits any obstacle above, they take damage.
Ooh, nice.
I got it right after we needed to destroy the sigils for the Orcus Avatar, which literally Bones of the Earth would have finished that combat in 1 day.
Talking aloud, yeah.
I got it the next the next session I had it.
EBR easy.
Easy, baby. Easy.
So has anybody tried the coffee, the hard coffee?
I haven't seen it.
No. I don't think it's in our region yet. It's still like I think a test region.
I would imagine Chicago is a test region, but
Colorado.
we'll look in.
Colorado.
You guys want to place yourselves in that opening while I...
User. Which one are we coming out of? Which hole?
You're coming out of my side.
Got it.
You.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, that did not work out as well as I wanted.
Put me and Grieger 60 or 30 feet up.
So we were probably, which means I had to hop down. So I was walking.
I am
at that
on the
point.
back of Pigeon. Gur's on the front of Pigeon.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Ben. How tall was it when you said it opened up?
About 30 feet high.
About 30 now. Cool.
Excuse me, guys.
Put me and Leah and
Sorry, I forgot one.
Pigeon behind the sneaky boys, I guess.
But I haven't had a chance to use it. This is like the best possible time. Not best possible. Can I ask one more environment-based question? Oh boy, they're big.
No.
Let me double check.
Cool mini.
Is it a vampire?
It's rough, yeah, because some miniature monsters are large, but then there's like medium class ones. And
Killed
some-
this man once before. Well, you get one, I guess.
They are large.
Dropped him out of the sky.
I'm all the way in the back.
All right, out
Where's this
of
roll?
the sky.
Huh? Where's this roll?
Not yet, no.
No, but
I'm all the way in the
anything
back.
yet.
If it's, that one, yeah, forward.
If it's a high initiative, I'm gonna try to be like, wow, I'll just sit here. Talk about you need to command your boys too. Make sure to say something before. So you don't have to do it every time.
When they, like, basically
All right.
that large boys.
So,
They can't eat anything.
Grieger, what were you asking again?
I was asking for the height of the room. I was picturing them a little more walled off. So pretty much I just negated everything because they're large, so I can't do Bones of the Earth, and walling them off wouldn't help anything right now. So nothing now.
I will give you one deal.
What's that?
Surrender your souls to me now, and when Orcus wins, I will have them, and show you mercy instead of him.
What do you, hey Taz, what do you know about that? Insight?
Taz.
Oh shit! I should work this.
Trying to give you a chance to do your thing.
He's mentioned Orcus before.
I know, but
13 insight.
I don't want to just.
13 insight?
Yeah.
It's tough to read.
He started talking about like
Weird, you crushed it.
surrendering his soul to Orcus.
No, wait. Can I do a wisdom save to see like if he's real? Can I, like, the
That'd be an
quality-
investigation.
Okay, that's how that works.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. Then I'm gonna do that.
Go ahead.
7.
Seems real to you. But it's tough to tell. It's dark in there.
So they're skeleton minotaurs?
No, they're those guys.
Oh, I think so.
Zombie.
Undead. You could
Oh,
tell.
undead, sorry.
Their skin is blue and tight around them. They're wearing these skull faces. It doesn't seem like they're wearing them at all. In fact, their faces are these skulls.
I'm gonna reach out with my magic power and try to grasp control of the center one.
Using what?
It's my ability that I get at like level 14. It's like Command Undead. I believe is what it's called.
He's tried it once
Command
before.
Undead.
It ended up he rolled poorly.
It makes a charisma saving throw against my spell save DC.
There are stipulations, though, if I recall.
It just says, as an action, you can choose one undead that you can see within 60 feet of you. It doesn't say humanoid or anything like that. It just says one undead.
Can you see them from where you are?
No, I remember there are stipulations. 1 second.
He is within 60 feet of you.
There are CR stipulations or intelligence stipulations.
Oh, intelligence makes it more difficult, yeah.
Do you know what that is offhand?
Sorry.
I can figure it out.
If the intelligence is 8 or higher, it has advantage.
Okay. Go ahead and is it a spell or an ability?
It's an ability.
Okay. So he makes a what again?
Charisma. If his intelligence is higher than 8, he has advantage.
Shit, that's the most charming of the group.
Okay. As the undead begins to, in front of him, begins to twitch, you hear Callum say, "I suppose you do not accept. Kill that one!" Roll for initiative. You do have control of him.
Hey, that's dope. That's fucking.
I still want to look at it really quick, though, before we continue.
I can't keep doing it. It's I just get one. As soon as I use it again,
It's like a concentration.
It's not like a concentration spell or anything. I just can only do it to one creature at a time.
Ah.
It's just
Yeah.
I mean that makes sense. If you raise undead
Makes sense, guys.
regularly.
It makes sense.
That's fair.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh man, we're hitting all the Tyler one-liners today.
Tyler?
Tyler, 1-2, 1-2, Tyler, 1-2.
That's gonna be my mic checks forever.
Tyler, I barely knew her.
I hope you're all rolling for initiative.
I already did.
Too late.
Yes.
All right, William, what'd you get?
20.
Leah.
15.
Grieger.
Sorry, I rolled
Grieger.
That 23.
Tass.
12.
Urzo.
21.
Griffin. Griffin.
15.
Gur.
10.
Pigeon.
10.
Seneca.
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 23.
Mel.
Yeah. Oh.
What?
19.
Pigeon's gonna go first, by the way.
Oh,
Really making me uncomfortable.
Leah's gonna go first.
Okay.
All you gotta know is pigeon. That's all I gotta know. I'm helping a girl out.
And we'll take our break because I just saw what time it was before I was gonna hit that. All right, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back, literally right back, like 10 minutes, guys. I'm not kidding around. We gotta go, go, go.
45 minutes.
So don't go anywhere.
Cool, gotta pee.
I'm back. We are starting right now. Going into this combat against Aegis Callum. Once again.
Wait, I never fought him.
This campaign, we fight everything twice.
This time, second boss
Double
stage.
tap.
Oh, it's the oh, this is a boss rush.
Yeah.
This is a boss rush.
So-
Ah.
Reacting first as he calls the order. Grieger, you are up. Seneca on deck. Urzo in the hole.
Go to go.
Hey!
Wait, do you have a thing to do a cone thing? Didn't those guys from
They're in
Etsy?
front.
Yeah.
Not 60 feet.
But you can at least give me the cone direction.
It's up
I'll
here.
just draw it out 60 feet.
Just to, use our toys.
How do I do this?
Just count it out, my man.
You know what? I'm gonna make this a little easier. But I'm gonna step here. I'm gonna do it like that.
Okay. So it'll hit everyone in that range up to 60 feet. Can you count it for me?
Yeah, 5, 10, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. To the back corner. So hit everybody but one. And I'm gonna cast it as.
Do it.
Oh, I'm just gonna do it as 8. I'm not gonna do it as 9. I
Okay.
almost wanted to, but I'm like, no.
You're going to do it as an 8th level spell? Okay.
Fuck him up, son.
Con saves.
It's gonna be really sad up there. It's cold, but. He mentioned orchids, and I'm like, I got it. If I don't snap immediately, I have to at least go all out in the fight.
Okay, con saves. Here we go. Going from numbers 2 through 6 first. Number 2 gets a 19.
Miss.
22.
Hit. Or it makes.
Save. For number 3.
You sunk my battleship.
19.
Nope.
Miss.
22. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this is for number
For
6.
some reason.
11.
That did not make it.
You burned a lot of their high rolls, hopefully.
And of course for Callum. Does he have advantage on these?
Can I get 4 d8s? I really don't want to dig it.
Does not. Callum gets a 27.
Wait, what did he get?
27.
That's a success.
Keep in mind, while he's rolling that, Seneca is on deck and Urzo's in the hole.
Thank you.
Oh, shit, I need 3 more. Can I get 3 more d8s?
DH, anybody?
Yeah, I got you, ma'am. How many?
2 or more. Thank you.
Yeah!
I took them.
Oh, okay.
Fuck him up.
You weren't responding, so I just stole yours.
Save that pile. Somebody
Watch
needs
these
to
big
go
numbers.
for
Ooh,
Oh, shit.
couple big boys. Couple 6s, couple 8s.
You're welcome for the 8.
Cup of Ace, cup of crisp.
Thank you, 8.
You been done? Asher, take that.
Eat this song.
You're gonna take 8. Thank you, 8.
Wait.
You guys take 2.
Thank you, 2.
Alright, 30. That is 65.
65 damage.
Damn.
That was multiple 8s
So
and
that's
6s.
Yeah,
33.
you rolled big,
How many
boys.
d8s
And then
did you
half
roll?
of that, so 17 damage.
11?
Clear red.
He can add lots of numbers.
Oh my god, 44 was half. And you rolled 65? Jesus.
You you jump to your right and stick out your old spang as a cone of cold fires around. The Minotaurs stand.
I got 2 over here for him. That's it. Oh, it's you. It's me.
The Minotaurs stand unfazed, undamaged.
I'm sorry,
What was the spell?
Kind of cold.
Oh, well,
They
they're
stand
undead, so probably-
undamaged. Meanwhile, in the back, you see, while he manages to save against it, Callum in the back, he also seems to resist a lot of it and just stands there and smiles.
You turn and look at the Rangers.
But it did damage him. So,
Damn.
Seneca is up. Urza, oh, did you want to do any movement? Is that the end of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Up high. I'm going to poof into a spider and.
Can you do that as a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay.
Then a step to the right.
You said it was 30 highs?
Yes.
Then I can do that.
You're gonna go up to the ceiling?
Yes. So I can always pounce. You know what? Should I just do the ghost walk spider? I think I'm never gonna do it again. That's a solid choice. Why not? I'm gonna do a ghost walk spider. I'm gonna
I
pull
don't know what
my
that
load
means,
on.
but go for it.
It means I become a ghost spider.
Fuck yeah.
That's
Why would you
Like
not
an
always?
ethereal
All right.
spider, or
Can we help him out? Just put that right on the edge
I
there.
don't just phase in and out. I'm literally like
I'll go.
Is that matching up with
Not
the
just a
squares?
ghost.
A ghost spider. Ghost.
Would you be upside
Like
down?
zoinks.
Can you put it upside down, or just make it feel better?
3 foot tall.
Okay.
Immersion purposes.
I know.
So you climb up to the ceiling. Seneca's up. Urza on deck. William in the hole. Seneca.
Like zoinks pigeon.
Do you have a bigger top for that?
You want to go higher?
That's the ceiling.
No, not taller, but like bigger top, because I'm gonna be far away from it at the same height.
I was about to say you can't go higher. You can't be up at the ceiling. It's a 30-foot high ceiling, so you'd have to be 20 up, 25. So just under him. Can you? There's a little nubbin underneath that. Remove that.
I like that word.
Remove that nubbin.
tiny
Nubbin.
nubbins?
You're gonna need 2 hands. Yep. Just the little nubbin.
Yeah.
There you go. Make sure when you pull this off, twist them. Don't just pull it.
Okay.
It's okay. And then put that,
That
there.
nubbin on.
Rotate it into the room.
Ben, was that part of the direction?
Rotate it into the room.
It's good that they.
And actually, I had 50, so I'm going to just say I stepped.
Okay.
I had more than I realized. I've never turned into a
guys.
All right. And where are you going, Seneca?
It's not beer.
40. So, you said I got 20 feet up?
Yep.
Okay, so then another 20 feet to the side.
Okay. I should note if you're doing this, there's an overhang where he is, where
Right here?
Callum is.
Right here?
You can't get a good look at him from up there.
So it's like this.
You can't get a good look at him anywhere right now. They're kind of protecting him.
Okay.
Check out the Minotaurs.
I can't see him at all. Or is he in like 3
I'd say 10 feet up you could see him. No, he's in total cover. Sorry. Looking at it, you could just tell he's in total cover, so.
Okay, then I'm just gonna shoot at number 5. Hey, can you move me up, Tyler, onto the thing?
Okay. So you jump onto your carpet and shoot up into the air.
And then I'm gonna shoot at number 5.
Okay.
Or whatever that is.
1 round is 6 seconds.
Yeah, 5.
The one protecting him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yikes. That's really bad. 19.
19 will hit him.
Okay. 16, 18, 23.
Reminder, Urza's on deck, William's in the hole.
50 damage, number 5.
To number 5?
And then Everyone gets advantage against number 5 for 1 round.
Thank you,
Thank you,
5.
Jesus. And then I'm gonna shoot number 6.
It was fine. It wasn't
Like a lot higher.
Okay.
Next time I'll put fuck me up.
Oh my god, yeah. Alright. 7, 10. Alright, so 10, 20, 30, 40. 4 plus 7 is 51 damage.
51 damage to number 6. Okay. Yep. You fire at both of them. First at number 5. The crossbow bolt fires through the air and hits it right in the neck. As you see this black bile kind of spill out of it. It's not bloodied. Excuse me. That's a misspoke. Number 6. You fire and hit it right in the shoulder. You hear breaking some bones. Is that the end of your turn, Seneca?
Yep.
Urzo's up. William on deck. Mel in the hole. Urzo.
Is there enough space in between bones and the ceiling where I can
Not where he is. No.
crawl up and
No.
fire over his shoulder?
Not where he is. No.
Well, then I stay where I am.
You're not gonna move.
Can I? All right.
Move through friendly
can
squares.
ready-
Oh, yeah,
Up
you
to
could.
task.
Yeah.
You can move up next
5,
to
10,
task.
15, 20, 25,
There's a
30.
spot next to task.
Yeah, I can get up next to Tass.
You'd just be shunted. I allow shunting up to here.
All right, shunt me to there.
Oh, well then, boom.
That's what the
You're
30.
such a shunt.
That's with 30 feet.
I'd
Yeah.
like to remind everyone what happened last time we fought this dude and we standing together.
I'm gonna fire conjure volley.
Okay.
40-foot radius, so I think I got all of them.
I'm giving your characters PT.
Yeah. You where do you want to put it?
If I fire at Aegis, like near Aegis, in that far corner over here.
Okay. I need to check something on that spell really quick.
Oh, if it can be tiered.
Yeah.
I bet you it doesn't say that.
If it doesn't say it, then it just hits all of them.
Oh, I wasn't there.
Each creature in a 40-foot radius is all it says. 20-foot high cylinder. I'm sorry, 20-foot high cylinder.
But that's just height, so you get them.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm just saying like anything within that height.
Yep. Anything within that height's
So
good.
I'm gonna fire
I need to
at
make
that-
sure you're not going to hit your friends though.
Yep,
So where are you
thank
putting it? Towards
so
him.
We're gonna fire here.
Just like right at number.
Yep, we're good. I'm not gonna hit anything there.
Okay, cool.
I'm sorry. Who's on the second tier?
That's Seneca.
Is that 20 feet up?
Yes.
Seneca's 20, yeah.
Oh, pigeons. Sorry.
She gooped.
She's literally on top of 20, so she'll be right above
I
it.
think we're okay. I think it's outside of 40.
She'd be right above it anyway, so it doesn't
Okay.
matter.
All right. Sorry. I'm going to
It's okay.
fire that then. They're all going to make dexterity saving throws. So
Okay.
you can go ahead and start that. I'll start.
1 through 6. Here we go. What's your save?
I'll count.
Okay.
Thank you. Real quick, let me tell him my save.
While you're
Save's
rolling
going
for
to be
damage.
18.
18. All right. Number 1
The dates.
gets a 12, so he fails. Number 2 gets a 20.
Dates.
Number 3 gets a 12.
Never mind. Got
Number 4 gets a 17. I'm gonna make this a little easier. Number 5 gets a 19. Number 6 gets a 22.
That's it.
And then Callum.
Cal.
DJ Callum.
Ages.
You have to yell.
Ages.
Smart show.
Callum.
Callum gets an 18. Does that succeed? Oh, no. Gets an 11.
That goes to attacker.
He succeeds anyway.
Oh, forgot.
That's good. That's good. That's alright.
Anyways,
Burn him down.
so 31 damage for all of those that
Failed it?
failed it, and we're gonna go with 16.
16 for him, yeah.
Change it, I think. I don't know. Maybe. But I don't know.
And 31 for all of them.
Right, so which one went up?
113.
That would be really good.
Yeah. What picked it up after you?
That was me. Mikhail.
Junior.
So I'm like,
Saving it for the big because we're going.
Number 5 is bloodied.
Let it go.
most people have advantage on 5.
Number 6 is bloodied.
Got a lot of fond memories about that.
All right, as you run forward, kind of pushing through everyone, jumping like over people's shoulders, you slide out, pull your arrow, fire it. The arrow splits into a bunch of arrows, firing down, firing through the slots between the Minotaur, the very thin area between the Minotaur and Callum. As he dodges past them all, the Minotaurs, as you see a couple of them begin to bleed from the damage. Anything else? That's pretty much all you got, unless you want to do a bonus action.
I got no bonus action.
Slayer's
so
Fire.
yeah, go ahead. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna do anything.
All right.
I guess.
William's up. Melindor on deck, and enemy in the hole. William.
You said 5 and 6 are bloodied?
Yes.
I'm gonna do.
Bill, can you make sure
5,
that's mesh with the
10,
grid?
15, 25.
Nope, it needs to go over a
20,
bit.
25.
This way.
Do you not see it?
I don't see it.
There you go. Good. What are you doing, buddy? Sorry.
I'm going to
He moved here.
I know.
put Hex on number 3.
Okay.
My bonus action. I'm going to Eldritch Blast the heck out of him.
The hex out of him?
Yes.
I like the jokes.
So I got, let's see.
I imagine Mel
1,
just
2,
doing that.
3, 4 beams.
He's just like,
Boom.
I feel like Mel's just like, huh?
So 13.
Miss.
I like the hex out of him.
Yeah,
You want the hex to stay there.
23.
Yeah.
Okay.
that?
Crit fail.
Okay, disadvantage.
Yeah, and then 27 plus 12.
You're good.
Okay. Okay, so 3 hit, right? He's
Yep.
gonna be slowed.
Wait, 2 hit. No, you're right. You're right.
3
3
hit,
hit.
yeah. He's gonna be slowed 30 feet.
No, you have 2 hit. You got a 13 on the first one, and then you crit fail on a third one.
You're
So-
right. You're right. Sorry.
so-
Then he's slowed 20 feet. D12.
Which number is that got slowed 20 feet? Number 3?
Number 3. Oh, it's no. That's no. For 16 force damage.
All right. As you run up to the front and with your song sword, these blasts fire forth. As hits him, the first one he dodges out of the way, hits him. The second one fires into the ground as you're freaking out,
Yeah.
and hits the other one. He is slowed. How long does that last?
He's
Until the end of his next turn, or
I think it's until the next turn. It's not on the spell. It's a warlock.
Can you figure that out for
thing.
me?
Yeah.
All right.
And then I'm gonna give him disadvantage on strength checks.
For what?
Hex. I can pick a thing.
Cool.
I'm gonna give him disadvantage on all strength checks.
Okay.
Just in case they grapple.
Okay. Melindor's up. Enemy on deck. Enemy in the hole. Melindor.
Okay, I'm gonna walk out here.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Mr.
Until your turn.
Sorry, Mr.
It just says 1 round.
For 1 round, so yeah, it'd be until the start of your turn.
Okay, 5, 10, 15. And then I saw Urzo did that thing, and I was like, that sounds like a good idea. So I'm gonna do that.
Ben, I'll count
Burn all
off.
our spells.
You're gonna do Conjure Valley too.
Yeah.
Yes. Sounds
what's
good.
the spell DC?
15.
Oh, girl.
All right.
Specific build.
6 con saves. Here we go. You can start rolling damage. We have a 21,
He bow good.
23, 15, 19.
they take half.
Oh, I didn't figure out which ones took half for yours, so all of them get full damage. My bad. 17,
Anybody else succeed?
They're all taking half.
19.
Yeah, they're all taking half.
Is that 6?
Yes. Real quick, if it ties, it goes to the
No, it goes to the roller.
To the saver, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, they're all saved.
So happy.
Hey, Mike, do you have the original saves? Like who saved on his Contra Valley?
I
don't need
have
to
1 through
right
6.
now.
I only wrote check marks and X's though. I didn't write their numbers.
Just down the line though, so 1 through 6.
Yeah, I have them. Yeah.
Who saved? I'm gonna come back to you, Bill. 1 second.
Who saved would be 2, 5, and 6.
2, 5, and 6. So they get 15 points back. 2, 5, and 6. 38, 48. He's still bloodied. 2 gets 15 points back. And 6 gets 15 points back.
Originally you said 5 and 6 were bloodied, I think.
They're still bloodied.
Still bloodied? Okay.
Alright, and then Callum needs to roll too. Callum gets on a dex save. Callum gets a 13. He succeeds anyway.
Yeah.
I need to re-roll the Minotaurs. I was giving them the wrong save. My bad, guys. Sorry. I need to re-roll the Minotaurs, so I'm gonna do this fast. You ready? It's easier than I thought it was. 13, 12, 11, 10.
Oh, 9!
I don't believe you.
7.
I don't believe you.
How many is that? 3.
It went from all saving to none.
My bad. I did it right on yours. I didn't do it right on yours.
36.
36 damage to all of them except Callum.
Yeah, that's.
Don't look at me like that, Seth.
31.
So cool.
Number 3 is bloodied.
Hey! And he's also hexed, right?
Can we air high five?
This is number 2 because it's going to
18 damage,
Bill, are we close
158.
to
Yes.
It's not quite 3, so it's 2. I love that so much.
I imagine we do it at the same time because this all happened simultaneously, right?
Oh my
You
god.
just everybody just run up together.
So we both.
Simultaneously?
Yeah, and I like his legendary saves. He just goes
18. So
the whole
158.
time.
Oh.
He's just cutting.
You can't actually even see him because there's the big dudes in the way, so you just see only a
Yeah.
hand over the top.
Just like one middle finger, just like boop.
36, right?
That's
47. 36.
right, he wasted.
62. 62. Alright, 36.
Yeah, but this is just the
41. Okay, all of the Minotaurs except number 2 are bloodied after that.
So this 289 is not bloody.
That is correct.
I love that.
The Minotaurs are covered in this
take a picture of
black
it.
bile
I was
at
gonna
this
tear off
point.
the 89,
Hey! If you're gonna pick him up, put him back in the right spot,
No,
please.
yeah, he was. Yep. I wanted to take a picture of him.
Alright, all the Minotaurs are covered in this black bile, except for number 2, who's looking hurt still, as they're all just clearly take this beating badly. Anything else, Mel?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, enemy is up. Enemy on deck, Lee in the hole. Number 3.
I know. I know.
Your guy before you get to
Number 3 is going to run up to William.
I love your character.
5, 10, 15, 20. He gets right to you.
Slowed
Yep.
by
20 feet.
right?
Mm-hmm. He's right there.
So, damn.
Diagonal 5, 10, 15. He's going to go right in
How
front of you.
tall is he?
He's about 10 feet tall. So you're right above him. As he runs up to you, he did go in a straight line, but not in the way that you moved him. He brings his horns down and hits you, goes for the hit for you.
There's something under here. Oh, that's a power strip.
That's going to be a 24.
Yeah.
Okay. 2. And I need you to make a strength check, please.
Okay, he has disadvantage.
Strength
on
save,
that.
excuse me.
Oh, strength save, okay. Ooh, 5.
Okay, you take 15, 22, 28, 33, 38 piercing damage, and you are going to be pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone, which is not going to push you anywhere, but you are going to fall prone.
Okay.
And everyone that's just got hit from that, which is going to just be Gur, because he takes all of Pigeon's damage.
Is it not me as well, since I'm on Pigeon? I probably shouldn't have said that, but I'm
gonna say, yeah, you could take it too. You each
I shouldn't have, I'm being honest.
you're each gonna take 4 bludgeoning damage from getting. You get William just basically flies up into the air and hits you guys, knocking you a little bit.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
And he falls to the ground prone. And that is the end of the turn. Enemy up, Leah on deck, Griffin in the hole, number 5.
He'll remember that I was honest and maybe be nicer later. But probably not. Because he's dead.
On my turn, I'm just gonna.
Number 5's gonna stay right where he is. Oh no, number 5's gonna attack this one that's not his friend anymore.
You don't think so? They were friends.
They were all tribe mates once upon a time until Papa Mason failed.
Oh, Papa Mason. Until this motherfucker.
No. Mason failed long before that.
Yeah, his tribe had died before.
Oh, Papa.
Okay,
He'd
so
given himself up to save them, and then they killed them.
he
anyway.
rolls a 15, which is a miss, and an 11, which is a miss. So he swings the axe at his friend, who dodges it, swings it again, dodges it again. And that is that for his turn. Leah's up, Griffin on deck, Tass in the hole. Leah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast.
You guys heard that right, Griffin and Tass?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Circle of Power.
Circle of Power.
It's a paladin spell that I picked up a long time ago. Like 14th level, I think. When we got like 2 spells from another class.
Divine energy releases from you, distorting, just using magic energy.
So it's essentially centered on me and it's a 30-foot radius. And it continues around me. It's a concentration spell.
Advantage on saving throws against spells.
Yep. And then it's an action. Is that cool? Or
Yep, this seems good to me.
Okay.
I'm just reading through it. When a
You're
creature
good.
succeeds on a saving throw made against a spell or magical effect that allows it to make a saving throw, take one hit. Okay, cool. All right, so anyone within 30 feet of Leah, you have advantage on saving throws
and
against
it's
spells.
a radius, so I counted. It should be everyone
Yep.
right now. I'm also going to use
and what?
Saving throws against spells.
As any spell that is cast within the 30 feet of my circle of power, you have advantage on.
Okay, anything else, Leah?
Yes, I'm going to do my bonus action since I regain those, and I'm going to let anyone who wants to move and take 14 temp HP.
Raise your hand.
If you
Raise
wanna-
your
I
hand
can
if you want to
have
move.
6 people.
This makes it so easy. 1, 2. That's pigeon, right?
Yes.
3, 4,
And I'll move too.
5. One more.
Mr. Bones, take it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, friendly creature is what it says.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, and then Mr. Bones will be 6.
Okay.
Do it. Take your
So,
14.
You can take you up to your movement, so it could be 30 feet. I think. I don't think it could be the full 60.
So does that also stack with the temp HP we got at the beginning of
Yes.
the
Well, no,
you long
because we
rested.
rested. So now
it's gone.
that's why I'm doing it, because we rested. So
When
now
you clicked long rest on your character sheet, it should have.
reset.
Oh, you're going paper. All right, my bad.
click on.
So it's the same.
All right, I get it.
It's
You don't need to
essentially
do
the
it.
same thing. So you still have that temp HP. That's why I'm doing it, because it
Like
reset.
to get myself up, and there's no attack of opportunity, right?
Yeah, and they take no attack opportunities.
That
so
is
you just
correct.
move.
15 to get up, and
I'm
then
essentially distracting them.
5,
and
10,
y'all get
another
to move.
15 to move back.
I'm also going to move.
Where wait?
I'm gonna jump off of pigeon. If whatever.
That's half your speed.
Okay. I'm gonna go that way. I just
All
want to.
I'm
So.
going to move that whole thing. So
But can I only go here, or can I go one more over?
You moved half your speed, so you could move another 15 feet.
5, 10, and that's all I want to do. I think. Let me see what this is. I just jumped off of pigeon. That's why it was half my speed.
Okay.
I'm trying to spread
Can I
out.
just
That's
go
all.
here? That's not on pigeon.
All right, and that's 15 feet away from you. So you're
And so
good.
pigeon has it, so pigeon can move as well.
Okay, so move 5, 10, 15.
I could get another thing out too if you need, Matt.
Oh.
Yeah, because I pretty much just want to run directly above him. So
Well, there's an overhang.
I've got undefeated movement. Ghost walk.
Yes, spread the fuck.
Crazy fun.
Did Seneca want to move? Or no? Seneca's.
Yes.
Seneca's go.
Forget that you got the access, which means you have a ton now.
Where does pigeon want to go?
This is
Straight
gonna
up?
be
On
for
the
Seneca.
opposite side,
Right here.
Oh, that'll be the Seneca one.
Wait,
and then I'll
before you
just drag
guys
the other
move
over.
on
You
to
literally
this.
want to go here?
Oh wait, I don't need that. I don't need that high.
Across from
Oh
the
yeah, you know what? Yeah, leave it.
Oh,
Yeah,
flanking.
just leave that on there.
There you go.
No, it's gonna be a problem.
Right there.
Beautiful.
That'll be for
And no
Seneca.
attacks of opportunity from anybody.
I
Did
don't
you
think I
also
would
want to
know
move?
And then this is gonna be the nubbin for
Bones.
yours.
Bones wanted to move.
Let them
I
all
can
do
have
their thing,
6
and then we're gonna
people.
do you. Okay.
Okay.
So let them all.
No, it's just Pigeon.
Oh,
Him, me,
Where you want to go?
Grieger, and you.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
so
it's
you're
still
good.
the one that's on
Do you want to move
my
you?
guy, and I just hack.
Okay, where do you want to go?
Should move me.
What the fuck?
Right in front of
enjoyed
John.
watching that so much.
William.
Yes.
Other way because he falls over a lot.
No.
Just
Oh.
go. It's hard to pick up. I
Got
understand
it,
completely,
got it.
but I already did it, so. Everybody's dead. Everybody's dead because I have fat fingers. Got it.
Okay, is that everyone? Because I gotta do Grieger now.
Yes.
All right, Grieger. Let's go.
Right? Everybody who wanted to move moved, right? 1, 2, 3. Did you
Excuse
move?
us, guys.
I got up.
Excuse us.
Sorry.
There you go.
I can take it.
Could we just? We could just potentially just stick
So
on
everyone
there.
has that temper.
You're not
14,
really
right?
uncomfortable there, guy.
Yep.
No.
The leadership at the beginning of the day.
Yes,
There.
thank you. Thank you.
You're not giving me the heebie-jeebies there, Spooky Merle.
Seneca, did you move?
No.
Seneca was here, right?
Yes. Seneca was there.
And was.
I will, and we can match.
You could just like over
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then we'll just
Catchphrase!
match with these guys.
So you don't have to pick.
Reinhardt.
I get what
So I can probably.
You know.
You gotta move Leo.
Yeah.
You're like leaning back.
Is that okay for you,
Probably what?
Seneca? You're technically one more over, but I can just do this.
My only. If you just want to
Hush.
mirror my
Hush.
dis.
Hush.
Doing your thing.
And you are here.
You see the voice one?
I was on that corner. I can tell you exactly where it was.
There. You gotta be very careful about
Can you get a
this.
counterweight on
Those
that?
aren't lined up.
It's lined up now. Where were you?
Wait.
Get a few more hands.
No, wait. I went from there. Right here.
Which means Noah's actually back corner.
Oh, it's right in the crack.
I see. Okay.
Should we push the table?
Nope, nope, don't touch it now.
Alright.
Yeah, you need to buy one. I literally have a mailing on that. I didn't buy it.
Michael's trying to get some of this table should also.
Did you go under the thing?
Oh, is that lower?
Yes. It's only 10 feet high.
That's only 10 feet high?
Yeah, you couldn't get into it without. You couldn't get into it past the Minotaurs.
When would I still have a line of sight on?
See how the octagon is?
Yeah.
You would never have a line of sight on him because the Minotaurs are protecting him.
And there's a,
You
there's
you
a
got
lip.
him because
There's a
yours
lip,
was an
like,
AoE.
right here.
You know what? I will then just climb down to. I won't be immediately next to it.
Are you gonna be like right above that, right above number 6?
Essentially, I'm on the wall here. Let's say.
Where the lip is? Is that
Something
what you're
like
saying?
this, essentially.
Okay, so
There.
how about 15 feet up?
15
Bring it
feet.
down a
I'm
little.
sorry.
That's okay.
I wasn't.
Here.
Tyler.
And.
Just gotta pay attention to that stuff. Is anyone watching us?
I have 0 viewers.
I was on.
Welcome, guys.
Thank God.
Hey guys, welcome.
You want to hand me back my other stuff?
I know.
Thank you. All right. Thanks for that, Leah.
Do I not know?
Thanks for what?
Kidding.
What, my burps took away views?
No, no, no.
That's what.
All right. That'll be all then.
Oh.
All right. Then in that case, Griffin's up. Tass on deck. Pigeon in the hole. Griffin.
Hey,
Tass, you're on deck.
can I see that hoe,
See what?
Callum?
No, no one can see Callum. The Minotaurs
Is he
are in the
full
way.
cover?
Yes.
Yeah, the Minotaurs are blocking him. They're large creatures.
I missed it too.
Alright. Got advantage on the boy in front of you.
Let's all pay attention when I say
Never find
things.
that you have
I was paying
advantage
attention,
on.
but if he has less than full cover, I can
And then
attack him without
him.
disadvantage.
He has total
As
cover.
well.
I asked.
Alright, is that number
He's
5?
flanked. Number 3 is flanked
Yeah,
right now, so
okay,
you get
so
advantage.
You get advantage on number 5.
And that guy. I know, but I can't attack number 5 without taking attack of opportunity from the guy in front of me.
No, it wouldn't be attack of opportunity. You just have disadvantage.
But I roll 3 D. Oh wait, but I re-roll disadvantage. I go 3 D20s for advantage. So do I still get to roll 2?
I'm confused at what you were saying.
So I roll 3. I roll 3 D20s when I have advantage on a character on an attack. He's giving me disadvantage. Does it only drop me down to 2?
Disadvantage.
No.
No.
Who's giving you disadvantage?
The guy threatening me. For
Currently,
ranged
there's a
attacks.
dude in front of you, so
For
the point
ranged
is
attacks.
moot. You have no ranged attack. The point is moot. You cannot see anyone. What do you want to do?
He's attacking him.
Flanking
Okay.
him, so it's a...
Jesus Christ, that was 2 2s. I'm done
But
with that.
he's using
dice.
a range. When you're next to someone,
Well, I get it.
I understand. He can't
has
he
melee.
can't use ranged anyway.
I
because
can,
he
but I
can't
was
see.
saying if I wish I could, then I would just get a -1.
You don't have wish.
And that's fine. 31. 32. Actually, you know what? How about I give you 19?
19. That will hit him.
Alright, then everything else hits.
All right, you're gonna go unleash on him.
Yeah, just the regular. I'm not accent searching.
All right.
I missed it.
Do you need anything separate or no?
Nope.
Jesus, this is just Leah. Just
That was that Bardic Inspiration die that I just
Yeah,
all moved.
Alright, I'm gonna stop after the last attack.
Okay. Did you already roll it?
I guess I suppose. I suppose we can't cheat today. There will be no cheating today. Yeah, right?
Yeah. Well, it's if you took temperature.
So you don't need separate for non-magical?
Nope.
Okay.
You had before. Because we long rested, so I wanted to keep it back.
But I just have to refactor because I'm a spider.
I rolled 4 11s, so 91 damage.
I don't know if that math adds up, but I'll trust you.
It's all +8.
Is he dead as fuck?
he's dead as fuck.
I hope so.
You start ripping into this Minotaur, gutting him basically, pulling shit out, cutting open his insides until he just drops to the ground.
I also crit at the end.
Dead.
Good.
Go ahead and pull him off.
Arrival.
You don't play with your poo-poo?
So it doesn't matter what happens.
Thank you.
And I'm just gonna look at Callum again and be like, listen, we've been through this before. We've killed you once, we'll do it again. By the way, everybody spread the fuck out. And I'm gonna move farther.
Tass is up, Pigeon on deck, Gur in the hole. Tass?
Okay, I have an important question for you.
Okay.
Oh, Dewey!
Can Mr. Bones grow with the skeletons?
Yes, please.
I don't see why not, but they'll take damage.
As much damage as the person
That came as a surprise. That was the part that came as a surprise.
Move forward, then throw him.
They'll take fall damage basically for every 10 feet they move. So a d6 per 10 feet.
Spiral on skeleton holding a spear.
We're gonna end up.
Only two?
He. It goes free action, bonus action, action. Just so you know. So he's gonna use up everything he has to pick them up.
But he can't move.
He
can
can't
move.
but he's saying like he cannot action afterwards.
he can't full.
Yeah, you can't forward.
Oh, okay.
Which doesn't really help. It's like
You can. Well, they can't.
You can just move forward.
You can use. So you're using your bonus action to command something. Right now, all of them are on default defend you, except number 6, who is on default defend himself. You can use your bonus action to.
Is it here?
I guess you would be using your bonus action to command him to pick them up. So you could use your bonus action to command Bones, to command the skeletons to grid onto him.
if I give like a non-complex command, like just a basic command to everyone.
No. They're already operating on a basic command of defend you.
So
So I have to shoot him, the zombie, the skeleton.
6 is going to fight them. He's defending himself because he was attacked.
4.
So. No, that's number 6. Oh wait, no, you're right. Is that the number 6 next? Okay, my bad. My bad.
So 4 is already going to attack them. So you're going
to.
Right, yeah. But do I have to... Is the zombie separate from the skeletons in command? Since he's a different, like, spell.
Huh?
Like, how is it split up as far as commanding?
Zombie, skeletons, Mr. Bones,
Okay.
Minotaur.
Yeah, that's what I was making sure. Okay.
They can all move.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna go fight something hostile towards you.
Yeah,
But if you want something
they're
special,
meant to protect you, and you move forward. So aren't they going to naturally move forward to protect you?
right?
So yeah.
But if you want something hostile, then
Doesn't mess with his stomach.
remember it's double movement to go through friendly squares. You remember that, right?
That's why I box up the belly.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Iron stomach.
I'm gonna do that just because I like it. Wait, but okay, so it would be both his actions to pick each one up. Okay.
Well, no. If he's only picking up 1, or if he's only picking up 2, it'll be a free action and a bonus action. So he'll still have his action.
Gotcha. Okay, so then I will do that.
Okay.
Should move the zombie should move first, right? So he doesn't move through the friendly square.
Right.
Yeah. He's already gonna have to with Mel and everyone, right?
Just saying you cheese. Just give you
30, 35.
Nice.
Girls become she's got your mouth.
This combat is ridiculous.
It is.
I hate when.
I like to think before he sets them down, he's still holding the skeletons, and the guy with the rapier just takes a stab at number 1.
Okay.
As he's midair, like. Brr.
He's just holding the sword
It's
forward.
a weapon.
And Bones runs it into it.
Yeah. He is Bones' spear, essentially.
Yeah.
He's
What do you get?
The skeleton. Joust.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
22.
That hits.
I don't know about you.
I'm feeling 22.
Ah.
Yeah, you don't.
Hey,
Flexion
nice.
used to say that like you need
We got a 10 damage.
Guys, too much talking. You got 10 damage?
Yeah, stab.
Okay. Yeah, he runs up and stabs it and just and the Minotaur's like as it continues to bleed. Now for your action.
So the archer is going to fire.
Oh, I didn't know he had a bow and arrow.
Well, yeah, he was the archer. The archer's
Oh, the zombie. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
He will fire at number. Please have a clear line of sight.
Who's what?
Number 2, I guess.
Number 4 or 2. Yes. 4 or 2.
So he'll fire. Would you say that's too complex for him to do one of those wraps?
No, I said he could do it as a bonus action.
Okay.
Say it's a ghost movement from his life.
Yeah. Okay.
And he just understands it.
So he'll do one of the explosive ones.
Okay.
He fires at him with a 19.
That will hit.
Cool. So it's 22 fire damage.
Nice.
And he's on fire, correct?
Yes.
At number 2, you said?
Yeah. I checked that off.
Your job is to resolve that.
Yep, please do. Keep track of that.
Cool.
So yeah, he puts it on, fires it, explodes all over number 2 as he begins to burn. He is on fire.
Burn, baby, burn. No, it's number
And
1.
your
It's
action?
It's number 1.
And your
Ben.
Minotaur. Your Minotaur's also.
The fire arrow was this guy.
Oh, I'm
So what-
sorry. I thought he
what
was
can my Minotaur
attacking
do?
me.
Does he have any weapons?
Huh?
Number 6.
What can the
Number
Minotaur
4.
do?
He has a great axe, so he would attack either number 5 or 6. You pick.
Advantage on 5.
I forgot we're still not even on your action.
Advantage
Five
on
is
5.
advantage.
I guess 5.
Okay, then go ahead and attack. He has 2 attacks.
This is
Just tell me what you roll.
This is finally just like
Command. He's
cackling.
the
It
puppet
Took 17
master.
levels, but I've got
I got an
it.
18 and a 10. I don't know his bonus.
18 and a 10, so that's a 26 and an 18. That's a hit and a hit. Go ahead and roll 2d12 plus 5 per hit.
Hell
Oh no, sorry.
That was just one. That was
2d12 plus 2d8 plus 5 per hit. Oh wait, no, they're immune to necrotic, so or they're resistant. 2d12 plus 2d8 plus 5. Go. Give me the 2d12 plus 5.
They fucking buffed Tass in the last update.
He's 16, 21.
To be fair, he's always
21 for the first
He
hit,
just was trying to-
and then the 2d8.
Stop.
Does that include that?
Stop. You only rolled 2d20 for the first attack. You have advantage on that guy.
Hi, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna roll for damage. Okay? Is that okay for you?
You have to roll 2 more d20s for the second attack.
It's just because it's confusing, and I have it right here. So.
Oh, but I get.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
you
saying.
get
You
a
get
crit.
crit. That's what I'm hoping. With 3 dice rolls, that's huge.
Tass has always been able to do this. Mark's just goes
Okay,
cautious
so
about wanting
he
to
got an
That's fine.
11, 16 slashing on number 5 for the first hit, and that'll kill him right there.
Oh, boom. There you go.
And he just keeps beating down on him, just
Number 5?
cutting into the head until the head is just flayed open and he dies.
Now Tass.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Tess, please go for the love of God.
Callum's open now.
Yeah,
This is
Callum.
payback. for
Callum
that time
killed
he
me,
didn't
so.
get a turn.
You need line of sight.
Yeah, you'd have to be
4 is still on
over. Oh, you wouldn't even, because pigeon's in the way. I don't know if you can. You have to move like up and over, like right. You have to be like way up front to get line of sight. That's where you want to be.
Yeah.
I'd say he could
Right
be
here?
right there.
Right here next to pigeon.
Yeah.
That's it, right there. That's the one.
That's the sweet spot.
5. I don't know. Right,
Makes it.
like
1,
here
2,
or
skip
back.
Yeah.
He would need to be flush with the front of pigeon.
Oh,
So
okay. So 140.
otherwise pigeon would be in the way.
Is that he was there? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a hex. That's
Just
not.
Oh,
can you
that's
remove
nothing.
it for now, Tyler? Just remember you have it.
10,
I'll try to
15,
remember.
20, 25 there. Oh yeah.
Okay, and your action?
Um,
Feel like
up.
an annoyed casino table worker.
there's just pure fury in everything I'm doing right now.
Okay.
As he has killed me in the past. But both of us are back, so.
Sorry, I did not.
What do you
I'm
do?
gonna cast Witch Bolt.
Do it. Fuck him up.
And 4th level.
Make the attack.
Still got a save.
Alright. I get a 27.
27 lightning damage.
No, 27 to hit.
Oh, yes, that hits.
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit, man. Oh, it's an attack.
Wait. Oh, I didn't say it right away. That's fine. My bad. Go ahead. Continue.
Going.
No, nothing. Not important. Just go do your thing.
24 damage.
24 lightning damage. As you run up to him and cast Witch Bolt, the lightning connects with him and he just starts laughing as he seems to resist the damage. And he goes, "You foolish little boy. You haven't learned anything yet." He does take, you said 24 damage, so he does take 12 of it. That is the end of your turn. I don't care if you have more to do. You're done.
That was fucking cool though.
It was great. I am not. I am.
Dope ass
Now you
fuck.
understand why you should ban the Druid Circle of the Shepherd class.
Is it the same?
Well, actually, even more.
Okay, so guys, let's get back on target. On target. Pigeons up. Gar on deck. Enemy in the hole. Pigeon.
Stay on target.
So that Witch Bolt is like
on Callum.
Does it need line of sight?
Yes.
Well, it's on him, right?
Yeah.
And I believe you need to keep line of sight.
It just needs to be within a certain amount of feet, correct?
Insert. Go from the other side.
That's his. It's a good.
Yes, because you will basically, for the most part, give him total cover from Tass, and therefore it will end the spell.
I see.
Insert.
Kill the milk.
So you can do it.
Kill the 4.
Like, unless you'd actively, as Gur, would be avoiding that, like knowing that.
Well, he did fuck us up pretty good last battle. So.
If you're either like in a rage and not paying attention to it.
No, not yet.
Or if you're just
Not
like,
yet.
fucking, I'm gonna do damage to this dude.
Okay. So. Is number 1 or number 2 bloodied?
No, all of them are bloodied except, and I think number 2 actually just did get bloodied. Yeah, they're all bloodied.
Okay. All right, then move me 10 forward.
Oh shit.
And then Pigeon will attack she will rage and attack Pink.
All right, let's go. Chop, chop.
All right. Ooh, way to go, girl. 22 damage.
22
Or 22
hits.
attack.
It hits. You're good.
Then we go 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
10 damage to number 2. 30. All right.
All right, and then
End of her turn.
we are going to move then. Can we squeeze through?
Here?
No. Between them.
Does she have the speed for it?
Yes.
Then yeah, you can.
Between them.
So
Yeah, he's a friendly square right now, so.
Number 4.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yep.
Okay, and you looks like you did not exit threatening range of number 2, so no attack of opportunity. All right, is that the end of her turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay, at the end of her turn, Callum looks at you and goes, no, and reaches out to touch you.
What spell is it?
It's not a spell.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't have line of sight.
Stranger
on a spell
danger.
right now.
Oh,
touch me.
That is going to be a 26.
Yeah, dude.
Go ahead and make a con save for me, please.
That's bad.
I do not. 18.
12 cold damage as you feel the frost kind of ripple through your body, but you manage to shake off the freezing effect that you feel. You were good.
I said bird.
Burger said bird?
It's freezing inside of you, not outside.
Ugh.
So, continue your turn, Gur.
Well, now it's my turn.
I know. Start your turn.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so we're going to rage and we're going to hit him.
I'm gonna push him.
Push him. All right, 22.
I don't know about you.
22 will hit him.
28.
That'll hit him.
Oh, I guess
That'll hit him.
And then 20.
Hits.
Okay. So, we do 12 damage, then
it's all magical,
10
right?
damage. So 12 is magic, 10 is not.
Why not?
Because it's Sword of Sharp. Oh wait,
Sword of Sharpness is magical.
Okay,
It's all
sorry.
magical.
So 12, 10, and 12.
22 plus 12,
34.
34 altogether.
He has disadvantage on everyone except me.
Okay, as you rip into him, he's blocking your attacks with his arms as he cuts them open. As a legendary action at the end of your turn, he'll do, he'll do Ray of Frost at you. Okay, it's going to be a spell attack. He has disadvantage because you are right next to him. Where the fuck is my d20? Oh, here it is. Does a 20 hit?
No.
Okay, then he casts this Ray of Frost, and you really quickly, you dodge backwards as it flies past your face. It is now his turn. Enemy is up, enemy is on deck, enemy is in the hole. Tons of enemies after this, so Grieger, you're gonna be after that. It'll be Grieger, Seneca, Urzo, so.
There's only 4 enemies.
Yeah. I know, I meant all of them.
Tons.
All of them.
Literally tons.
Okay. He is going to...
You don't know how hard I looked for that video.
You're raging?
Yes.
Okay. Obviously formidable. Okay.
Obviously. The video was just called lowercase f flower. That's what it was called back in the day. So it must have gotten taken down because I cannot find it.
God damn, dude, you do this shit all the time and it hurts.
I did it at the wedding too. I was talking to Lisa and just like.
He looks at you and says, whispers, "You have fight in you. Use it again. Use it for me." Roll wisdom save.
Okay.
I don't like that. I don't have line of sight, right? No, I don't.
I don't think either of us
Yeah.
do.
No, you guys can't even hear him. He whispered it quietly.
Pretty sure I got this. They 23.
Oh.
I got this, guys. 4.
You resist it.
Yeah.
And he is furious. You see the look in his eyes.
I
as
took
he-
resilience just for this.
He looks at you and he goes, "No!" It's the end of his turn. Now enemies go as he calls out for everyone to come get him. Oh, hey, so number 6 should act on his turn, I think.
Number 4.
Number 4, excuse me. Tass, he should have acted on his turn, is how it should go, I think, because you took control of him, and he's
Got his own initiative.
So, we're going to do everything he did is just on his turn, okay? We're going to skip it. Alright.
He's essentially saying that what he did.
Alright, so enemies up, enemy on deck, enemy in the hole.
That you'd be aware.
Number 2 is going to step to the right, and he's going to go to attack Gur, because he could just get in there. Gur.
What up?
An 11 and an 18. Enemy is up, enemy on deck, and Grieger in the hole. Number 1 can't get over there, so he's just going to attack the skeleton in front of him. Right there, 2 skeletons in front of number 1. I can't fucking see.
Correct.
there are.
Correct.
There's still
Correct.
Mr. Bones.
Yes.
That's going to be a 16 for one of the skeletons. 16 slashing. Okay.
Now, technically, they are grappled.
No,
so
not
I'm
16
going to
slashing.
say they.
Nothing happens if you grab.
You have disadvantage on melee.
No, that's resistance. All right. Or not resistance. Restrained. Grappled. Nothing happens. You just can't move.
Oh, it's when you attack. If
Yep.
That's
All right. So they are going to deal, 9 slashing damage
To a skeleton.
and
Yeah.
14 necrotic damage.
To the
I don't know if skeletons are immune to necrotic damage. I assume you have that stat block, right?
That would make sense if they were.
Mark.
He usually uses zombies, so it might not be.
No, I wasn't on Wi-Fi.
I'm gonna pull it up then.
Back out of the skeleton page, so I had to get on the Wi-Fi.
I'm pulling it up. 3. They are not immune to necrotic. So what did I say? 9 slashing, 14 necrotic. 23 altogether.
That one crumbles.
Okay.
Which one? On the right? This one?
Yes. And then it'll attack the other skeleton. That's going to be a 23. That's going to be 18 slashing and 9 necrotic. And that'll be the end of his turn, I think. Okay. At the end of his turn, we're gonna say that Mr. Callum here is gonna go ahead and use another legendary action. Make another con save for me, will you, Gur?
They actually both would be alive.
Oh wait, no, don't make a con save. Excuse me. What?
Both the skeletons are still alive, barely.
After that much damage?
I had my wizard
Okay. Just make sure you're keeping track of their damage. Okay. He probably put all that damage on the other one, on one of them.
So then this first
One
one's
dies.
dead.
He would have kept going on one of them. Okay. Now that that's done, he's going to make an attack on you first, Gur. That'll be a 7. You're flanked? Yes, you are flanked. Oh, 26.
Yeah.
You're going to go ahead and make a con save for me, please.
Hey, I reroll those.
I feel like I don't really
6 cold damage. What'd you get on the Constitution save?
16.
16. You are paralyzed for 1 minute. Woo! As he touches you, and you feel the cold leak into your body. All your bones lock up. And he goes, "If you can't fight for me, you won't fight."
Shit, dude, that's good.
And then Pigeon's like,
And then that was the end of his turn. So number 6 is up. Number 6 is going to.
How
Can it
much cold
attack her?
damage was that again? 10? 6?
That was 6 cold damage. It can attack her, right?
yeah, number 6 is right next to him.
All right, so it's going to attack her. I believe it has advantage. Attack rolls against him with advantage.
Incapacitated, or basically?
Yeah, he has advantage, and anything that hits is gonna have is gonna be a critical.
What? Oh shit.
So the first attack is gonna be a 24,
Yeah.
and the second attack is going to be a 20.
No.
All right, so only one hits. Deals 34 slashing. 23 necrotic.
Sorry, can I get those again?
I don't remember it anymore. 23 necrotic, and I believe 34 slashing. Seth, wake up, man.
10 slashing.
Need you with me.
Yeah, C is for cooking. That's good.
All right. That will be the end of his turn. Grieger, you're up. Seneca on deck. Urso in the hole. Grieger.
Alright. I'm going to
Spider do butt whip.
disappear.
Okay.
I essentially just go ghost.
Do butt whip.
Going ghost. You're gonna catch them all because you got a phantom.
I got 50 movement. I make it there and double. I'll be on the wall right here next to Callum.
Okay.
It's difficult terrain to walk through the Minotaur, but I can make it. Because he can run like hell. 2 bite attacks against Callum.
Advantage, right?
Would that be advantage?
Yeah.
Since you're invisible?
Because I don't have a direct opposite side flank, and I know 5e is weird about that.
Yeah, not flanking advantage.
Weird.
But you're invisible. Go ahead and give me a stealth check. With advantage.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Wait. Yeah.
What's more terrifying than a giant spider?
If he webs you, you also go in.
Come on.
So no one else can help. Sorry. Didn't have that stat pulled out. That is 19.
19?
19 stuff.
So as you sneak up behind him, he quickly turns to you, and he goes, "Ah! Druid!" Like, very quickly is aware of you, so no advantage.
Okay. Well, in that case, it's still a 23 to 26. Right attack.
It's still a hit and a hit.
Still has good bite. So
Good bite, bad bite.
he has to roll con saves for poison, which I'm not sure if he's undead. He might just be immune to it. So.
He is.
Okay. In that case, it's 18 and 9 piercing damage.
18 piercing and 9 piercing. Okay. And that is that considered magical?
Yes, my fang attacks as
Okay.
a druid are considered magical.
Just wanted to be sure. So 27 altogether. Okay, you bite into him, and as you bite into him, you bite his collarbone, and blood begins to pour out of him. He's screaming. He's bloodied.
Hey.
Seneca, Urza, William, Seneca.
I'm gonna shoot number 6.
Go for it.
Do it. Kill him!
Why you don't shoot the base bad?
Because he doesn't have line of sight.
Can you get into?
No, remember there's a hanging thing, so he
Oh yeah.
has line of sight of him or
Where are you?
Seneca?
Yeah, remember. 18.
18 for him will hit, yes.
Okay. That's the opposite of last time.
One of these borderline things. Like,
5, 8, 10.
He has got to math faster.
20, 31, 38 damage.
38 damage to number 6. As you fire a crossbow bolt between the eyes, the Minotaur falls against the wall and dies.
And then 289.
Okay.
25.
Hit.
Oh, 289. Got it. Got it.
Uh, 10, 20, 31, 38.
38 damage to 289. Another crossbow bolt fires, hitting him right in the head, killing him.
Hey.
Nice.
2 down.
Any movement?
Yeah, I'll just fly 40 more feet.
Didn't line of sight for Callum. You can now, right?
Yeah. I'll go, I'll go 10 feet down and then 30 feet
Here?
forward. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, put me right there.
We'll just leave it since people are on that one.
Yeah.
All right. And that will be that. Urzo's up. William on deck. Mel in the hole. Urzo.
Kill him!
What are you doing, man?
Can I get line of sight on him?
You do not have it because Pigeon's here and this boy's here.
You can get it.
Move
But
over
if you
here.
move
Yeah,
over
I'm
that
saying.
way.
Move in
can I
front.
get line of sight?
Move in front of Mr. Bones.
Yep. So you wanna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
No, you gotta use diagonals.
I
She
did!
did
5,
I did.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Exactly where she
That's
said.
Literally where I pointed. I was like, I did
Hey,
it!
let me go ahead and mansplain how
Let
your
me
movement works.
Yeah, really. That's
That's
where
just
that's
tell
where
you
how you're wrong and I'm
DM
right.
explaining. Where was he?
and wind up at the same.
He's right where he was.
Where was he before you moved to?
I didn't move him.
Yeah, well, that's where you had pointed to. I think it was here. 5,
Yeah,
10,
5,
15, 20. Oh no, he was here.
20, 25, 30. Oh. I
He can
see
end up
there's.
next to him.
Well, no, he could end up diagonal one more. 30. Right there in front of the skeleton. Because he moved 10, 5, 10, 15, 2 diagonals, and then he could move another 5.
I kind of want to try magic circle on him. Yeah, alright, I'm going to just fire at him.
Did you have line of sight of him still, though?
First things first, I'm
mad
gonna
that I
realize
used
I
my
want to
suit
cast. I want to cast Slayer's Prey on him. So just
Bill, you could see really well from there. Does he still have line of sight of him?
give him a thing. There
From
you
where
go.
he is?
Yes.
Okay. I trust you.
And Slayer's Prey's been cast on him. $19,
19 will hit him.
and the second one is a lot more.
Okay, hits.
Okay.
Did he not have any spells?
Alan?
Yeah.
He tried casting spells. He cast a couple on Barry.
No, that wasn't a spell because I tried to cast one.
That was a different. No.
Oh.
He did Ray of Frost. He tried to charm him. He tried to do a couple different things. It just didn't work.
27 for the first attack.
Gary's just like,
27 damage for the first attack.
And then the paralysis.
The
Yeah.
second one is going to be 16.
16 damage. He's not dumb enough to try to cast Power Word Kill on a barbarian. He knows it won't get him anywhere. So, with that, he should have put it on Pigeon. Whatever. With that, you fire 2 arrows at him, just kind of leaning around the corner. You hit him in the chest. Fuck! Ah! Do something, you dolts! Yelling at the Minotaurs.
Minotaur.
Yes, the one. Okay,
He's yelling at both, but only one is.
William's up, Mel on deck, Leah in the hole. William.
Seneca, do you have eyes on Caleb?
Yeah.
He does, right?
Kill him.
Kill
him.
You said I had to go 10
Kill
feet
him.
down, so I went 10 feet down.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he went down.
Yep, he's down there. That's technically 15, but yes.
I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, Misty Step up onto the carpet.
Bro, you gotta ask first.
Nah,
That's
I'm
not
doing it.
consent. Nah.
And then
Roll the
I'm
dice to
going
see if you're on
to
Seneca's shoulder.
Eldritch Blast Calum.
Eldritch Blast, Calum. Go for the attack.
I
It's
have-
not a spell, right?
It's a spell.
It is a spell?
It's a cantrip.
He's gonna do it.
Okay, I'm gonna do it back.
What are you gonna do? Caleb.
Okay. You're good. You're gonna counterspell his counterspell, that's fine.
I have advantage, right?
I'm so knocked off?
That is
high level.
correct.
Okay, so
That's going away next campaign, too. That was an oversight on my part.
yeah.
Did you shift their class to a warlock? We just didn't know.
He multi-classed a
Like a
long time ago.
18.
Part of the story and everything.
18.
That is a hit.
20.
A hit.
Jeez, I'm going so low. 21.
A hit.
And a 28.
A hit.
Right. So. 26 force damage. And he slowed 40 feet, if that matters at all, which it doesn't.
Okay. The Eldritch Blast. Fire at him. Hitting him once, hitting him twice, hitting him a third time. Fuck you.
Is that his legendary action?
He does have one. It'll be a disadvantage, but why the fuck not? Ray of Frost at you, William, at the end of your turn.
Wait. Where are you?
On the carpet.
Are you not?
Ooh, that's nice. Oh no, he has disadvantage. 23.
Hold on. Wait, hold on.
It's an attack, it doesn't matter.
What are you doing, girl?
Oh, is he not casting a spell?
He is.
He is
but-
casting a spell.
But you're trying to see if I get advantage on a save. He's attacking me. It's...
No, she's trying to see if she can counterspell.
Oh, are you?
You do not have line of
sight,
sight. Mr.
yeah.
Bones is in the way.
Oh, no, I was looking for my thing that I already have up.
Oh, your magic circle?
That's for spell saves,
That's
though.
for saves.
Yeah.
Okay.
23
The
hits.
save against the spell.
He has disadvantage if it's an attack.
It is.
He already rolled.
He rolled it.
Sorry.
Otherwise, it would have been a 31. Or 30.
Would have been a hit instead of a hit.
Weird.
I forget how many dice he gets.
Just once. Just try it. How do you know you don't like something if you've never used it?
Get punched. Right in the tail.
4, 10, 11. Motherfucker. 11 cold damage.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Fuck. Dropped a dice. Oh, there it is. As the ray of frost fires back at you, hitting you, and your speed is reduced by 10 feet until the starting next turn. With that, Mel is up. Leah on deck. Griffin in the hole. Mel.
I want to shoot you something. I can't get by itself.
You can shooty one.
You can shooty one.
I'll shooty one.
You might be able to.
Got a shooty one. That's a shooty count.
10, 15, 20, and then I'll
There's 4 people in the poo-poo closet.
Okay.
Why do 4 people in the
Hey, come on, guys.
Sorry. Anyway, sorry. Okay, sorry. I just had to do it. Okay, I'm gonna shoot. Okay. Hunter's mark.
Okay.
Here. Oh. Okay.
It doesn't matter what it is, guys.
No, it matters.
You're too rowdy today.
Okay, and then that is a 1, so.
Disadvantage on your next
Yeah.
attack.
5, 19?
That hits.
Okay. Why do 4 people Okay, it's 15 damage.
I swear to God, if you don't use that character voice, I will.
No, it's not okay. It's not an okay voice.
15 damage. Guys, need y'all to focus.
Okay.
I know it's not your turn, and I know it's really hard, but it makes it hard on me when there's a ton of nonsense happening, and I'm trying to make this as fast as possible.
Got it.
And it's a lesson for DMs at home. Discipline at the table is okay. That's all.
Discipline in the bedroom is also okay.
Yes, as long as it's consensual. Now I'm wasting time. See what you got me doing?
Silly things. Shut the fuck up with the silliness. Let's go.
Leah, you are up. Griffin on deck, Tass in the hole. Leah.
Okay, number 1, I'm going to move. 5 is Bones in this square or is he in the forward square?
He is in whatever squares make him in a 2x2 square.
I know, but he's kind of not in them. So is
I think
in
he was half on.
this?
Yeah, he's there.
He is right behind the skeleton, so.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. Can I see around him to number 1 or not? I can't tell from this angle. Do I need to?
If you take a step, yeah.
So I wouldn't go there. I would just go 5 though.
Okay, that's fine.
And I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on number 1.
Okay.
Just first level. Just not trying to waste some spell slots up.
No, that's solid. And if he
Yep.
runs away, it's attack of opportunity on Urza.
Yep.
Or does Urza have a bow out? You have a bow out.
It's a charm, right?
It's a Wisdom saving throw.
Yes, it is a charm. Okay, he does take the damage if he does it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to be a for a wisdom save, a 20.
Yes, that'll do.
Okay.
But he still takes. I'm almost positive that takes half damage. Am I remembering that
Yes,
correctly?
it does.
5, 6. Oh my god. 3 or 4 if it's 7. 3.
Be 4.
4.
You're
Okay.
up on damage, right?
Yes.
If it's happened.
Yes.
If it's happened. If it's halved.
So 4 damage.
4 damage for number 1, and then he doesn't have to move because he succeeded.
Okay. So you shout at he begins hearing the whispers, but he just ignores them. Griffin is up, Tass on deck, Pigeon in the hole.
Yeah,
Griffin?
well, I've got
I'm gonna
concentration
yeet one up to
just
Seneca.
in case he tries to. 'Cause we're all
Yeet one up to Seneca.
He's
I
gonna
need
attack
more.
in place of me.
Okay.
Oh, that's what that means.
Yeah, no one knew what that meant.
I know.
I'm gonna shoot.
Because he doesn't use it very often.
Kill him. I tell you to kill the guy.
I'm gonna cow him.
Kill him, kill him. Kill him.
29.
Hits. How do you want to do this? I'm not even gonna bother with you. Do not roll those dice. You take too long to add them. Do not roll the damn dice. Do not roll those.
I rolled him.
Got a couple of 6s, 5, 10, 16.
Holy shit! That 6 took forever to land.
How does Callum die?
I don't want him to. I just
You
want
have
him
no
to-
choice
I just
here.
want. He's incapacitated.
Nope, he can't be. You fired with the ranged attack.
I really wanted.
No, I know. Well,
the
he's
age of
incapacitated.
18. I really wanted to.
I
float
we
back
can't
on my
kill him.
stomach.
I didn't double his health.
He is an undead. Undead can, and when they drop to 0, they die. Okay, very descriptive. You need to get more sleep.
Okay.
As you,
my job.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
I'll try.
as you fire the bolt at him. It hits him in the throat and he begins to bleed out. You hear him just kind of gargling, just I'll be back. I'll be back, as he collapses to the ground.
Okay, buddy.
And just fizzles away as you see a light just kind of erupt from him and
Can I soul cage his soul?
I don't believe you can soul cage a lich, but let me try that.
Oh. Lich.
Did you guys not realize he was a lich ever?
No.
I remember talking about his undead body and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, we fought multiple undead things.
Yeah.
So
That's true, yeah,
right?
He is not a humanoid. He is an undead, so you cannot. Sorry, buddy.
Phylactery is just like a save state, right?
Huh?
Yeah, we gotta find the phylactery to kill him.
So I could take that soul, and he's still got the save state.
So, as you all stand there.
Wait.
As he dies, the minotaurs just.
Okay.
Well,
I was like,
the one on the right, number 1, drops to the ground. You maintain your control over number 6.
Number 4.
I believe forever, correct? Number 4.
Number 4.
And forever, right?
Until the next time I cast it, I guess. That's all it specifies. Right?
Okay. Congrats on adding another.
Just make it stronger, Ben. Stop.
I gotta be fair.
It was just gonna be 2, but then they died again. Fucking dragons, man. Damn breath attack.
All right.
Double dead parents.
Woof.
Oh, it's like refried
The water continues
Jesus Christ.
to rush in the darkness underneath you. There's a hole right there, off in that direction.
Is there a body left behind of Kalen, or is it like gone?
It's ash.
Okay.
Loot the bodies.
Well, they're.
Can we loot the
They're
ash?
gone. Well, all the Minotaurs disappeared with him, correct? Besides
They're
this
on
one?
the ground, rotting corpses now.
I'm gonna loot the ash. I don't know why I rolled twice.
It's not intelligent, right?
24.
Hmm?
Is it?
It is intelligent, actually.
How?
Less than.
More than you.
He's got a 5.
Oh, it's fine.
More than Mel.
Sorry, what'd you get, Seneca?
24.
You look through his ashes and find his robes, but apart from that, nothing.
What about the Minotaurs?
Yeah, you actually find another crystal ball. But this is more a material than a magical component, a magical item. This is just a component for the spell.
Is that his phylactery?
No, it's his spell focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just says until I use this feature again.
Okay. Congrats.
You want us to heal him, or he's pretty hurt?
Cannot.
Hey, I don't think
He's undead, so it doesn't work on undead or constructs.
Yeah, it's not like 3.5.
It's true.
It is
literally
necrotic
spells-
damage. Healing them does
majority
not
of the
work like
healing
3.5.
spells say does not work on undead or constructs.
And
I
you
would
can't
know.
use
I have a
necrotic
lot of
damage.
healing spells.
There are spells that I can take that heal my undead. But he doesn't want to take them.
You want to give him the great axes?
So,
See, no effect on undead.
I do have a. Yeah, he's got 2 great axes.
Well, like the skeletons from the dead Minotaurs.
they cannot carry that.
Oh.
They're too small.
The one that
Bones
died,
can, though.
Yeah, bones can.
He's already got a
Big old great. Doesn't he have a great club?
So,
He's got like the
Let's go.
still plenty of time tonight, guys.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm going to stay a ghosty spider.
Okay.
Terrifying.
Anybody need any health? Everybody okay?
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm not invisible.
Could you use a little bit, or you want to do your leadership thing, maybe?
If I'm not invisible,
Takes 10
I'm
minutes.
a pale white, or
I mean, I
pasty
can.
white.
I can also
spider
cast
the
foresight
size
on
of a
somebody.
And on it was death.
Hey y'all, like if we want to take a little minute, like a break, I can,
just
inspire us a little bit.
And Pigeon can throw
For
out
10
another prayer of
minutes. I'm not
healing.
trying to
I don't.
inspire
Did you get
anything.
hurt?
I'm just trying. I have inspired healing.
Oh, we want to sit down for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Not everything's about you.
I mean, did anyone really get hit?
Fine.
No, I mean it's temp HP. If we don't want it, we don't
Oh
want
yeah,
it.
you got charged.
I'll
Yeah.
if you do your thing for 10 minutes, Pigeon will do prayer of healing for 10 minutes.
If
So let's
anyone
take
really
10.
get hit, is Mr. Bones like does that and bone dust just like it's the one that
Cool.
just collapses
So-
in his hands.
How much is your thing?
We're gonna sit for 10 minutes, kind of like survey the scene.
Okay.
That'll be like the looting. That'll be
Yeah.
the looking around.
That's fine.
I'm also gonna perceive.
Okay.
Prayer of healing.
21.
How much is damage?
I need to roll it. Come on, 7. There you go.
With a +8.
What are you perceiving?
12 health.
Anything and everything.
For 5.
That doesn't help me.
4 other people if
The
you need
forward. The
I'm
way
good.
forward.
I don't need it.
Looking forward, you can see it's not too far. There's actually a ladder towards the end of this
If
hall.
I was Genji,
I
I'd
could
be
use
like,
more
I need
healing, but I don't need it.
He's offering it to how many people?
Yeah, no, I got
Well,
hit.
yeah, I give him that.
I'll be fine.
That's basically the best spell she has for healing. So.
Ben, he's taking a vial of lich dust.
Okay.
Oh shit! No, it's 19.
You
plus
have
6.
to tell me things
Oh,
like that.
25.
So
There were like 8 people
25
talking
temp
to you, so
HP.
just raise your hand.
for
I'll get to
6
you.
creatures. So who wants the temp HP? It's 25.
Yo.
Yes.
But later on, if you were to be like, "Oh, I had this vial of lich dust," I'd be like, "No, you didn't."
Who else wants temp HP? Who else
You don't
gets
trust me, Ben?
hit a bit?
It's not about that. It's just about the
25
way the
temp
game
HP.
works.
Yeah, take it. Stacks on top of the other stuff that I gave you. I will also take it. Do you want it? Well, I have 6. So you. So 1, 2, 3,
I
4.
don't want
Before
triple
14,
digits.
it was 14.
14 and now it's 25.
Might as well give it to
Pigeon?
Yeah.
That's 5 still, so I have one more person that can take it who wants it.
I'll take it.
Okay.
25 plus 14.
Yeah, 25.
I just didn't need it.
No, I mean you don't need it. I have 6 people to give it to.
Your dog is so soft.
Yes, he is.
What's 14?
I gotta be
25,
rivaling.
'cause I
He's
usually
not a
damage
dog,
myself
he's a
with
husky.
39, yeah.
39 on it.
Yeah, because the top HP is weird on it.
I feel like I know what the rest of that sentence is.
Okay, guys.
All right, after 10 minutes, I'll tell you guys. Hey, look, just like the ladder's down at the end of the hallway, we can head up.
Oh, let's go.
Okay.
Seneca, you wanna?
Yep.
Same as before.
You said 35.
Yeah, okay.
It's 39.
39.
27 stealth. 25 perception at the top of the ladder.
Okay. You climb to the top of the ladder, and as you climb, it's about another 60 feet climbing up until you begin to pass through a bubble. And you feel
Oh, I'm glad I climbed the ladder.
the fuzzy. Yes. You feel just the sizzle of like the staticky energy of this nullifying area.
So I'm glad I didn't cast Foresight because it wouldn't work anyways.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait.
No, it wouldn't because it's a magical effect.
It would burn the effect out.
Yeah, it would burn it out, which is good because that's a 9th level spell.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm glad I did.
What do we do, guys? You all go ahead.
We have to. I feel like.
the no magic fields up here, just so y'all know. So maybe don't fly or crawl.
The giant spider seems very
sad,
cautious, and like pacing.
So
you want us to kill? Do you want us to take that down first before we head up there? But the idea is we're not a day early anymore. We've spent 8 hours.
Yeah,
actually,
so they should be there
we are
coming
right
today.
on time,
right?
Yep.
So let's go.
We may as well take this magic field out, and then
It has to be close. It has to be like 250 feet away.
So good luck.
Yeah.
Because I ain't doing shit.
We're pretty useless, but
I can't heal.
Seneca, you took one
I
of
got
those
a
out
short
before by
sword.
yourself, right?
No, I killed the person powering it.
That's
did
what I
not-
said.
It wakes up. Wait, who woke it up? Like you woke it up? Who woke it
yeah,
up?
I woke it up.
How?
I don't remember.
Because I need to know what not to do after I kill the
It was
person.
a gem or something.
Don't go
You
near
got
it,
close
'cause
to
will
it.
go in.
Yeah, we just got. Yeah,
It,
I was
remember,
investigating
it has these things and it's.
It recognized that it was without power and recognized the power
he had
source near
holes
it.
in his hands for his eyes.
Yeah.
But as long as we kill it first,
We got that.
as long as we kill whoever's in there first, the rest of our party can come up full strength.
So some of us stay down.
Everyone get to the level.
Well, we should scout out. We don't even know where it's at.
Yeah, I'll just go find it real fast.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you need help, you can't yell for us. Remember that.
Yeah, because the magical
I
items
can
don't work.
absolutely yell.
Well,
for
you can yell, but the stones don't work. So just.
So we can just have somebody ready at the top of the ladder to inform us.
Can you scry or like locate objects?
Probably not.
Scrying is magical.
Or locate objects?
Magical.
I'm gonna go up the ladder.
But if you're outside
Actually,
the
no, Mel.
field,
Because the scrying is inside
Yeah.
the field.
Mel, you have good stealth.
Get scrambled.
Mel.
So Mel and Seneca.
We're all up to like halfway up that ladder.
Urzo, you want
Okay.
the three of you guys?
Wait for him.
Are sneaky boys.
Okay. Yeah, you three go up. Right?
We'll just wait.
Obviously gonna stay
Yeah.
there for now.
And then they're gonna try to pop that bubble. Once they pop that bubble, we move fast.
They're gonna pop it by themselves.
They're just
All
gonna
they have
try
to do
and
is kill the
guy
person inside of it.
What if it's an Aegis?
Then they
Then
come
they
back
come
down.
Well, the cages can't do anything because it's grappled by.
Yeah, but
the
that's not
object.
important. The idea is, we're just gonna see. We're gonna see what's
Go
going on.
time.
That's all I want to
Go
know.
time. Seneca,
Yeah.
up
See
we
what's
go.
going on. If you can kill it, and then we move.
I don't think it's gonna be that easy. But
Okay. So Seneca's going up.
Seneca is going
Urzo
all the way up.
and Mel, right?
Urzo and Mel are going halfway up, I believe, is what I had
I
said.
feel like I'll go all the way up on this one.
All right, Urzo will also go all the way up.
Mel will stay half.
Yeah, I'll stay at halfway just in case shit goes bad.
Seneca and Urzo.
He's gonna be our go-between.
I got a 31 on spell. Just feel confident.
So first of all, you climb up this ladder, and kind of see as you climb, you pass into the first level of
Hell.
of these catacombs. This is the level you had previously been on. The ladder does continue to go up to a large manhole cover, basically.
Personal.
Seneca, I believe you're first. You roll a strength check for me, please.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't need to be much.
It's a man.
It's a minus.
Yeah.
Person.
13.
That's perfect. You push it up and slide it
Cowabunga, dude.
as you climb up and poke your head out. Roll a perception check.
Vegas.
Guys.
24.
You poke your head up and see the engine maybe about 100 feet away. And another one 350 feet past that down the street. And another one. And another one. All down the street. You turn and you see even more set up at regular intervals to keep these bubbles controlled.
Okay. Do I see the person in them?
In this one, yes.
Okay.
And there are 2 guards next to it.
And does it look like a normal dude?
In the machine, in the engine,
Yeah.
It looks to be a human.
The guards. Do I recognize the type of guard?
You're poking up together. They are regular city guard for Artal.
Smash that guy's face.
Do you wanna... I'm gonna shoot the person in this machine and the one 350 feet away.
Yeah.
Do you wanna shoot the guard?
At this one?
Guards?
I can only shoot 2.
Yeah, there's only 2 guards.
At this one, yeah.
Okay, at this one you want
Yeah.
to shoot? Yeah, fine. Do you want to like time this? You want to call this
Well, yeah.
out? I like-
Generally in the same 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, out of curiosity, why 6 seconds?
Guys.
I just feel like
Here we go.
Fuckers.
Alright.
You could have synchronized it with a song. That would have been
Alright, so on the guards, what'd you get, Urzo? Keep in mind, you cannot add your magical bonus.
On my weapon?
Correct. That is
Yeah.
correct. So
give me-
only...
Give me 1 second to just double check here. Okay.
So if it's a +3 bonus, subtract 3 from that.
That's going to be 28.
That'll hit him. Go ahead and roll for damage. On your guard?
Oh no, I'm taking out 2
He's
guards.
shooting 2 guards. I'm shooting
Oh,
the
my bad.
machine and the further machine.
So that's for the first guard. 28 for the second guard.
There are guards by that other machine.
Yeah,
I know, but we're
Okay.
just...
but they're like 350 feet away.
Alright,
So they can call for help 350 feet faster.
People, they're gonna call for help regardless.
Mitch, that's not how that works.
They're gonna see us doing this to the close machine.
Alright, so on your damages?
Right. Get rid of the magic bonus on my damages too. For the rest of the turn.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Okay.
For the first one, and the second one's going to be. 11 damage for the second one.
11 damage for the second one. As 2 arrows fire, you hit one, falls to the ground, the other one falls to the ground. You roll your attacks.
About how far apart they are.
17 on the first one.
17 attack, that hits.
Crit on the next one.
Okay.
Yep.
You don't need to roll.
On either.
I know your sneak attacks. They're common slaves.
Whoa!
The bolts fly through the air. And so the 2 guards drop and a bolt hits the human as he just slumps. The mandibles in the machine retract as the human drops to the ground and the bubble begins to fizzle
the far
out.
ones don't know where I didn't see that.
Hmm?
The far ones, shooting doesn't give away my position.
Oh, so guards don't know where it came from, but they do notice that the person.
Yeah, they notice that he's dead.
Right.
But they don't.
And same with the other one. It hits them, and you see bubbles begin to dissolve as the 2 guards down at the bottom like look up and they're like, "What the hell?"
Can I attempt to shoot those I guess second.
What's your range?
They're 300.
Do you have sharpshooter?
No, but the way my it's 150 to
600. Yeah. So you'll get disadvantage, and then if you're gonna shoot in the following 6 seconds, then I will also just shoot, and I won't get disadvantage.
Well then, I guess more the merrier, so we'll both shoot.
Uh-huh.
Here we go.
Wait, actually, before you.
Can you shoot that far? I missed this.
Yes, he
Yes,
can.
I
He gets
can.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Let me shoot first, because if one survives, you can double down on him. I have to split.
Okay.
That's rough. 11, 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And like 27.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
They're good. The bullets fly through the air and they hit them. They did make some noise before they went down, but they are now down. There's no
Can you
smoke.
hear us now?
Oh.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah,
we good?
We're good up top, so
Should
you guys
I-
can go up to this level.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
The power's back.
Should I send a message?
do you mean?
now?
Should I
Should we send a message?
touch?
To whom? To
Thermont?
yes.
As soon as you walk into another one,
Yeah.
which they're everywhere.
But we need to get up there first.
Sorry, they place these things every
So I should
250
not.
feet.
I'm sorry, they'd be 500 feet apart because they have a 250 foot radius. So my
They place these things every 500 feet along the main road that encircles town.
Right.
Where are we?
Looking around, you're not far from the main road. It's like basically think like State Street to Michigan Avenue, but it is you're a bit far south, like
The palace.
closer to the palace. Actually, I'd say closer to the palace.
Okay.
Are you guys coming up?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yes.
Let's take out. Well, we should take out the machine and then send the message, right?
Yeah, let's raise
Just stay away from the machine.
Do you come up?
Yeah.
As you come up, you see machines lining the street.
Yes.
Engine after engine after engine after engine.
That's fine.
All he needs is a certain
He
radius
said to
to
just take
teleport
one
in.
out and teleport his army in.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So we took two
We
out.
took two out. Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
He wanted you to take the one at the palace out.
Oh.
Oh.
Did he specify that?
Yes.
Oh. Then okay.
Dismantle the anti-magic
No.
machine.
Let's not let him get to the palace. Let's not let him get to the palace. He can come here.
I don't.
Whoa. Are we calling audible like right now?
What's an audible?
I don't know that we should.
This
go
isn't
with
the first
that.
time we've had this conversation. What's funny is he wasn't even here for it last time.
This might just kind of do one of these.
Do we see the beast smash? Oh, I don't know who they are. Never mind.
You don't anyway.
Let me pull out his stone.
You would have met him
Beast
after
Smashers?
the war, after the battle of Eminem Bright. You were there.
Nadaram, I was with the
Uh,
Bright.
Mr.
Not
Smasher?
Nadaram, the battle that
Yes.
just happened at the time
How
we
you guys
just
looking?
left.
We're on the street.
Eminem
We came up
Bright.
near the
Yes, you were
coast.
Eminem.
We're gonna be making our way up there, but we have to keep it quiet and keep it stealthy for
It
these
looks like
engines.
they're about every 500 feet apart.
Yeah, we see them.
We got two out right now near. Where are we at again, sir? Not at the palace. But
You're like maybe a quarter of a mile southwest of the palace.
just southwest of the palace.
We can take them out and take the guards out all we want, but the moment we make a mistake, we're worried they may raise an alarm. They should be beginning the assault in a minute. We've been up here since yesterday.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. We took an 8 hours
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah. We ran into an Aegis in the catacombs, so it took us a little bit of time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was. We killed him once, so it was a whole thing. So I don't know. What do you guys think? What are we?
To the palace.
Just head to the palace. Right. All right. I guess we'll meet you.
Well,
up
actually,
there.
aren't we kind of near the palace, not in the palace? We need to wait for a distraction to pull attention away.
I thought we were the distraction.
Yeah. We're the distraction for the army.
That's what he wants us to be the distraction for his army, but in reality, we need his army to be the distraction for us to find the box.
Yeah, our own.
Fuck him.
Yeah, but if we call him in now, he's gonna be pissed.
We're not going to call him in. He's waiting for the palace machine to go down. It isn't.
All right. Then let's head to the palace. Super stealthy.
Let's move.
But like, also, should we let him come in when his armor gets dismantled? Just like,
He can't. He couldn't even teleport in.
Huh?
He can't teleport in.
Right now he can.
He can
There's
to
two
this
machines
area
down.
if we tell him where.
If we tell him to teleport in and one of us gets in the machine.
Whoa.
Bro.
At this point,
Are all of us above ground right now?
yes. I would assume so. No one
Okay,
said they're not.
Spider's going to do this to the group.
Yeah.
And point at Mr. Bones. And then.
Oh yeah, we can't stealth through.
No,
Mr.
I'm gonna
Bones
point
is
to the
down.
engine and point to Mr. Bones.
All of my engine are.
That we put down the engine and everybody came up.
Yeah, the engine's gone.
I wouldn't be up as a spider right
But if you plug Mr. Bones in and he turns it on, he also disappears.
Yeah.
Like immediately.
Because he's magical.
Or a paradox opens and a black
Are
hole.
you trying to
sucks
say
his-
we put Mr. Bones in the machine?
We have.
No.
Oh, okay. Well then
You
that's
trying to say
what I was-
Mr. Bones destroys the machine?
It's Jackal.
I don't.
But how do you know Mr. Bones doesn't set off the field once again?
Because he's not a human, so he doesn't have the power source that's needed.
No, I'm saying turns it into a construct.
Oh, I have to get
That's
a
what we're
closer
trying to
look.
avoid.
I don't know. I don't really know anything about these machines.
When we get close to them, they turn into construct battle. Like they start to fight us.
Yeah. And that'll raise the alarms all over the city.
When it came back as a construct, did it have an anti-magic field automatically?
Yes.
No, it sucked.
Just needed to grab.
It,
Oh,
but
it
it
sucked,
started
yeah.
taking actions
Low
to
key,
take a life
what's
source.
around us?
Buildings.
Let's move into a building real quick before we start talking.
Yeah, let's get off the street.
As you all move in, you do hear a as you suddenly see a boulder coated in blue fire flying like towards the wall and just kind of smashes into it.
There's our distraction.
Suddenly, more fire, more flaming boulders.
That was a signal, right?
No. Was it?
Yeah. I'm rolling intelligence check. Was that a signal?
And more flaming boulders begin flying. 19?
Yeah.
Yes, he had mentioned that would be his signal that he's beginning the attack.
Is he ready to teleport in?
That's his signal that he's ready to attack.
Yeah, they're starting the siege.
So we need to
We just need to go.
Get to the palace.
knock shit down and get him in.
Do we?
No, get to the palace.
Let's get. We have
So
to.
if we hard sprint down, is the palace straight ahead down the road that we're?
No, it'd be a couple of turns. Couple turns down, a couple
Okay,
straights.
If we like hard sprint there, we could probably kill the guards along the way.
We'll also
Without
start
magic.
knocking out the magic fields, right? Can we do that?
I could do it as soon as I see it.
Well, we can't get too close to the constructs.
No, I know. Look,
Yeah. I figure so the way to the palace is that decorated with anti-magic fields?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, well then
All over.
every 500 feet Seneca's gonna yeet some motherfucker out of it.
Or try.
I can shoot.
Yeah, the three
All
of these
three
three.
of them. We have ranged attackers.
Oh yeah.
Your longbow, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We can all.
4. My range is
You have longbow too.
I have with 2 attack. Every 500 feet we'll move to the end of the edge of the field.
And now I
All
just
4
go-
of us are gonna take shots.
And are we all
Stop.
like moving
You're done.
single file, trying
Okay.
not to
This is my time.
Cool.
My time is
disrupt
up. My
the
time is up.
constructs?
You could easily get around it. The roads
Are we
in
like
this city are
serpentine,
quite big.
Serpentine, serpentine.
Wait, we can just move around it? We don't have to go through these?
To not activate it.
Yeah.
No,
That's what
okay,
I'm
all right,
saying.
all right.
We're
yeah.
trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't activate them, but to
Machines
turn.
aren't magical,
We can't avoid
right?
the fields, but we
They
can avoid.
couldn't be magical because they would disrupt themselves.
That's not how
So
that
they're
works.
just. Well,
Or they're immune to their own magic.
I guess yeah.
Like, if Xanathar, if a beholder looks in a mirror, they
I don't
don't
know if it
get,
was like a
anti-magic
steampunk, like
power.
machine style.
No,
Okay.
you remember seeing the core,
Well, I
and it seemed to
investigated
be
it,
like
yeah.
a magical core inside of it.
That's actually a good question.
Bless you.
Would two beholders next to each other
shit.
cancel out each other's magic?
April
We'll discuss it later.
when we fight two beholders.
All right, so you guys are going then?
Yes, game plan.
Okay.
How many rolls do you need out of us?
We'll start a skill challenge.
Boom! Skill challenge. Fear challenge.
So, where are you going? Oh, okay. It's not. It's a roll skill challenge. You don't actually run. All right.
So we have 5 archers. So, or
Which is going to cover it pretty well, but the city's also under siege. So, you all begin running. As you look down certain streets, you see other guards have begun like running towards the wall to kind of help defend.
Yeah.
You're approaching your first siege engine. Let's get an attack. Let's get the guys who want to take care of it to take them out. Not siege engine, anti-magic engine.
Yeah, guards and yeah.
Yep.
So, hold on, we should get a system going. You're attacking the person in it, right?
Just let me do the guards, because my damage is probably higher.
Okay.
And I can split and do 2 sneak attacks.
All right. So first
Alright.
attack. Colin's going first. He's attacking the person inside of it, right?
And you do get your magical bonus here.
Yeah, we're outside the range. Yeah, yeah.
You're just outside of it as you're firing in.
That's going to be a 24 to attack the person on the inside.
Okay, 24 hits, and then go. You don't need to roll for damage; they'll die automatically. Seneca, 2 attacks.
29.
Mm-hmm.
26.
You pull your arrow back and fire as you're running. As the guards look really quickly, they easily go down. The other bubble begins to dissolve.
They're next.
Okay. You guys continue to run when all of a sudden one of the trebuchet boulders gets a really good hang time. Flies through and hits one of the buildings, just skidding across as debris begins to fall around you all. Give me acrobatics checks, please.
Does anybody have
That's what I
advantage?
was literally
for
going to
some
do.
reason on
I
that?
was literally going to
I
do that.
purposely didn't cast Foresight because of all the anti-magic
But it wasn't coming
fields.
directly at us, so I
Because
didn't.
then it would have been a waste of a 9th level spell.
What is it, an action to cast it?
It takes a minute.
Takes a minute? Yeah,
Yep.
that sucks.
Yep, that's why I didn't
And
cast
it's
it.
not a bubble, so you don't want to
Yep.
throw through a bubble
Yep.
and.
Hey, yep. That's why I didn't cast it yet.
21.
I totally
You're good.
10.
21 of bludgeoning damage.
I want to catch the debris heading at her with my telekinesis.
Whoa!
That will stop you from dodging yours.
That's fine.
Okay.
It'll stop me from. I can still use what do you call it? Evasion.
Evasion,
Any
so
kind of
you'll
dodge.
take half still.
Yep.
That's I accept that. Grieger? 24, you're good.
Thanks, Seneca. As a shit.
Tess.
Sorry.
Tess, man, come on.
Those rolls just
Oh,
sneak up
and
on
hold
you.
your guys.
Just go with me. While he's doing it.
Urzo.
21.
That is good.
27.
You're good. Gur.
22.
Pigeon.
16.
She's going to take 21 bludgeoning damage. Seneca, you're going to take 11 bludgeoning damage because of that. And Mel.
16, so 21.
21 bludgeoning damage. All right. Tess, give them all to me.
Give it to me, baby.
He's rolling for a lot.
I know.
Uh,
He should have just let my anti-magic field kill them all.
Cast got 12.
Huh?
Cast got a 12.
21 bludgeoning damage.
He could take it.
Mr. Bones got a 21.
I
He's
can
good.
Reduce that. I'm
The
a,
one song that Boss
Yeah.
You gotta wait.
Zombie got 8.
Yeah.
21 bludgeoning damage.
This did not make
Skeleton 1 got it's like 16.
21 bludgeoning damage.
God damn it. And a 17.
21 bludgeoning damage.
God damn. Okay. So the second dagger zombie's dead.
Okay, and you're Minotaur too, right?
Oh shit, yeah.
I got him.
It's okay, so did Grieger.
damn. That's cold.
Nothing was forgotten.
He failed.
Was callback reference. That was
What's this?
Tyler was so jazzed about his character.
It was a great character.
Bye, Felicia.
He is going to
I loved him as a character.
he currently has 47 hit points left. He's going to take 21. I already rolled it. He's going to take 21 damage, so he has 26 hit points left. He's very bloodied.
I love Bill and Mel as a character, but like,
Okay.
if William had been there, I would have been Mel.
What?
Could I use my reaction to
Just
reduce
like,
that damage?
it's pretty much going
Sure.
by who Grieger trusts, and he has no problem with the
So
last person.
he's reducing your damage, Tess.
I feel that.
My damage?
Yep. Wait, are you raging? I thought you have to rage for that.
I do. I don't stop.
Grieger.
How long does that last?
I believe until I'm knocked unconscious.
Don't you have to attack or be attacked?
At early levels, not later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's like level 20 shit
Yeah.
now, so.
But I thought it's like a minute still.
He's just a walking ball.
Well, that's something they can probably.
Yeah, sort that out between you guys as we continue on. You all turn the street and see a group of guards, 4 guards, running up as you see the engine too with its 2 guards. That's 6 guards altogether, plus the engine. What are we doing?
Are they within a anti-magic field, or are they out of it?
They are all in the anti-magic field.
Okay.
You are currently out of it.
So I am doing
Same thing.
nothing.
I'll take 2, baby.
Okay.
I'll take 4, baby.
So
You're gonna have disadvantage
Why?
because they're 250 feet away.
I have Elven Accuracy, Disregard,
Oh, okay.
and Sharpshooter. I have both.
But isn't there still a maximum accuracy to it?
600 for longbow.
Oh, you're gonna use your longbow.
He's
My
using
bad.
2, Derek.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry, we talked about that earlier.
Sorry. I do remember it now. What'd you get?
29.
Hit.
20.
Hit. All right. You're gonna do it next, Griffin.
Yeah, ready if you are.
Mel, are you going to too?
Yes. 26.
Hit.
26.
Hit.
19.
Kill the motherfuckers.
Oh, sorry. I thought he was doing some too, because Colin had said you two next.
Never mind. 19. I have 4 attacks.
Okay.
19.
Hit.
26.
Hit. Okay.
So that's 6. So someone shoot the guy in the field.
Okay.
Got
More
the guy in
guards
the
come
field.
as you guys just pelt them down,
Wait, did
taking.
Melanie get the guy in the field?
No, there's still one in the engine still. And
No.
what's yours?
You have more shots here.
No, he took down some of the guards.
All right.
So what's yours for the engine?
31.
31. The arrow plugs into the human as you see the other elves looking around. They're almost open their mouths as the bolts and the arrows pelt them, pinning them against the engine as they begin to fall. You hear someone screaming coming from down the street as they saw that happen, but they don't know where you guys are coming from. As you're running up the street, turning the corner, you see 8 more soldiers who were on their way. One of them's carrying like a big ladder. What are we doing?
Are they within a field?
Yes.
I'm just gonna keep.
Yeah, I figure we'll just keep plugging away until we miss.
You wanna?
Yes.
You okay?
It's shitty
Yeah,
as
I'm
fuck.
fine.
Just staring at me.
I only get 2 attacks. He gets 2
Non-dimension.
attacks. He gets 2 attacks. You said 8 more.
So I have 4. So we can hit them all.
And get the guy.
And get the guy in the thing. Yeah, we have 10. We have 10 hits.
My zombie's
Yeah.
nurture too.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there you
17
go.
and 28.
You're good and good.
25.
Hit.
Holy Chris.
28.
Hit. Jesus, guys.
We're level 19.
No, I know. You're doing really well. It wasn't a bad Jesus.
I rolled a
Bad
3,
things
4,
happen
and
if you
5.
fail one of
So
these.
let's see what happens this
Because you're level 19 and
That
20.
wasn't a bad Jesus.
Us magic users over here just like.
Griffin, what did you get on all?
An 18.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
34.
All right.
Team, go.
And
How many have been
Sports
taken out?
number 1.
1, 2.
you'd have a guard and an engine left. I'm just giving you guys general tests here.
General tests.
19 and 21.
19 and 21 all hit as you take down more bubbles coming down as you guys are running towards the palace. You can see it now up on like its elevated level.
Tass also has an archer, by the way. I don't know if it's 600 feet though. That's the only thing. Your sharpshooter.
Oh yeah, you have one of the
If it's a short or a long bow, it's a whole nother animal.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah, that'd be a whole nother animal because he has to be able to shoot a certain distance.
So as you guys continue, all of a sudden 2 more boulders come flying forward. Let's get another.
Reanimate one.
You wouldn't be able to dodge the other one, like the
I
debris.
can animate both of them. How big are they? Large? I can animate both of them.
One of the boulders just.
What's the
screams
range
and
on
comes in
that?
and crashes.
Geo, dude.
You just make them aware of their
120
He starts punching the other boulder.
So as they're coming,
No, when you animate, they're just
No.
like, no, fuck, I'm a boulder.
They die. I still get hurt. That's that scene from. Oh fuck. What's that?
Dexterity check.
okay.
Because you need to time it just right. They need to be just at the right spot in the sky.
It's only an 8, so no, yeah.
Sorry, man.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
It was a cool idea, but they need to be at the right sky because they're arcing.
yeah.
The boulders smash into more buildings. You hear screams of people inside as one boulder just kind of goes right through a window and just you see fire kind of erupt out of it as more things fall into the street. More acrobatics checks.
No. So bad at acrobatics. Performance. Can I do a performance?
Yeah.
12.
That's a 23 bludgeoning damage. Leah.
You mime.
7.
23 bludgeoning damage.
Catch her shit again and fail mine.
All right.
Stop it, Seneca.
Quit eating fucking boulders.
Krieger.
I'm bad at acrobatics.
She's acrobat.
Dicks.
Gregor?
Acrobatic.
Sorry, I
it?
closed the ghost walk.
You have a lot of roll.
There it is. Ew. Okay, 13.
23 bludgeoning damage. Urzo.
Bludgeoning?
Yes.
Non-magical bludgeoning?
Yes.
I actually get
28. No, I'm sorry, not 28. 18.
23 bludgeoning damage.
29.
You're good. Gur.
Crit. success.
Pigeon.
20.
You're good. Seneca 23, so half, so 12. And Mel.
15.
23 bludgeoning damage. And Tess.
Does evasion twice?
23.
Yes, evasion twice here. Have it.
That was dexterity checks.
These are dexterity.
I'm allowing it for this. It's okay.
I meant saves.
You are correct. I'm allowing this here. You can use it. Sorry. Mark. 23. That is going to be a success.
Yeah, save.
23 bludgeoning damage.
Easier, but a check is hard.
Yeah,
Hmm?
if it's a save, I'm better at it.
23 bludgeoning damage. You're good. 23 bludgeoning damage. And then your boy here. Crit fail. He takes 23 bludgeoning damage too.
He has 3 health left. 4 health. He has 4 health left.
As you all continue running up, you get to the steps of the palace, and
I
see.
lose a glass shoe. I wonder, where's my prince? Is he gonna find this shoe? Is he gonna search every foot?
Stop. You get to the steps of the palace, and you see a building at the bottom where you know, like, nobles and people of a building like where you've grown up.
Yep.
And outside you see a boulder's just kind of ripped through it. Bodies are sprawled out, and you see a woman standing there, or sitting there on her knees, and she hears you guys approaching, and she turns her head.
Do you recognize her?
No. Griffin does, though.
Who is this woman?
It's his mom.
Might be. We'll find
She
out.
looks at you with disgust.
Yep. She's real mad. She don't like. This is my dad's wife. It's not my mom. It's my dad's wife.
Stepmom. Just give her a chance.
She looks at you and she stands up and she goes, "Why am I not surprised?"
Because you were
Do you?
No.
I was gonna say, I have a thing that will stop that.
That's stupid.
Because people like you drove me to this.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, come on.
Not yet. You're right on the edge of another one.
6.
And people like you like me will stop you. And she stands up, straightens her form, has a little dagger.
Oh,
Can I just shoot the dagger out of
Can
her?
I actually shoot her with web? I'm invisible right now, so he wouldn't be able to stop me. I want to just make her invisible and not a thing, so we can move fast.
Sure.
I can't do fuck all because you're goddamn invisible.
I want to make her invisible and not a thing.
So we can move.
It's essentially like the. God damn it!
Come on, do it.
That's mildly annoying.
All right, that's 16 tech.
Don't get her.
All right, she's invisible
she's a
now.
noble woman. You, the web, as you suddenly,
Wraps her up, she's
you
restrained, and
see
she
her
just
disappear.
disappears.
That's not right.
Who is
What
this?
How?
And what it just happened?
How do spider do butt web?
No, you can't see.
We don't know what
can't
happened.
see.
Just saw a woman go invisible. That's all you know.
I couldn't
She
see the
blinked
web.
I like have my bow out, so I'm gonna like.
Not on her, but in transit.
No,
I'm gonna like.
I was
No,
in
there's no. I can't.
Guys.
She just fucking disappeared.
Yep. That's it.
Grigor turns
I
back
don't know how to
visible and just
handle this.
Okay,
hits
no,
something
hold on.
and
So you're
points in the
right. You're
direction
right.
we're running.
Hold on. So I didn't. You shot. She went invisible. We saw nothing.
You did not see anything.
We saw nothing.
We saw nothing.
Everything was in.
No.
I
She
shoot his
blinked.
mom.
She blinked
She's
out of
invisible.
existence.
I can shoot completely accurately based off hearing.
But she's not
Because she went invisible, and I assume it was like she's
Fire the bolt.
magic.
She teleported out. Let's go.
No, fire the bolt. He already
Like
said it.
realistically,
That's a
she
Seneca.
went invisible. And
He
after pulling
said
the
it.
dagger, I figure she has some ability.
That's a Seneca, like, oh shit, this is a thing.
That's fine.
Well,
Oh,
you
hold
just
on.
killed your stepmom. I'm sorry.
I don't have advantage.
I don't think he cares that much.
She doesn't really care, I guess. Honestly, don't even know her. I'm indifferent.
And I mean, I killed his entire. Oh, that was Theron. 29.
Crossing all the boxes.
Okay.
It's not a sneak attack.
So she disappears for a moment.
Oh.
Before suddenly reappearing, covered in web, a bolt in her chest from Seneca.
Would she reappear?
Yes, because she's dead.
Oh. But why would she?
The webbing is
Wait, I will say she does have resistance, being.
She is a noblewoman with no armor
So
and no
she would
combat
still
training
die.
in
Well,
her
she would
life.
still die 5 times
She
over.
might die, but why did she appear?
Just let it happen.
Why would she appear?
Just happen.
Jesus fuck rules, lawyers.
I'm trying to. Just
We're moving on.
Moving on by having her not appear.
You're
Otherwise,
definitely not getting this moving on. Listen.
There's still a bolt. Fine. A bolt sticks out in midair. Griffin, you see the bolt sitting there as blood hits the ground.
don't worry, got her.
I'm gonna move forward to her.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull the bolt out and feel what is there.
There's something there.
It's sticky.
I pull off
Sticky.
I pull off the web.
As you rip it apart, you see her face dead.
Oh,
Um,
you webbed her. Where are you?
She was basically a big old bitch, so I
Sure.
like it's still not.
Yeah, but your dad loved her.
I am like a good character.
I don't need your justification. I just need your actions.
I'm gonna put her back down
He's
and
doing
let's
it for
go.
himself. He's trying to
I'm gonna put her back down and
Okay.
move on.
Poor dad.
All right, and you guys move on.
What about her three
I was
children?
trying to do that with the least collateral damage, and I somehow fucked it up harder than I could have thought.
No, you didn't.
Okay. We are almost there, guys.
Where's the next field?
Yeah, no, you're good.
At the top of the steps.
Like it's coming from out in the palace.
Yep, from the foyer.
Go invisible.
You guys running up the steps, you see another field with quite a few guards. I'd say probably about 10 guards. Let's roll those attacks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save us time. I'm just gonna use one explosive arrow.
Okay.
26.
That'll get them.
Yep. Thank you.
The rest of you, I trust, make them. If you've got over 15, you made it. As the rest of the arrows pelt down the ones. More trebuchet boulders flying through the air, taking out pieces of the roof of this Grecian, Athenian kind of Parthenon that's existing. Just ripping off shingles,
Yeah, we're
pillars,
ISIS. I don't know if you got
blowing through it.
I hate us.
It can be rebuilt. Let's go.
You run to the final engine, which stands between you and the doors to Hadrian's throne room, where you would need to sneak past this thing in order to not alert it.
As far as
So.
becoming a construct.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, first of all, it is still alive, and there are 2 guards next to it. So,
31. 21.
hit and hit, and the engine.
27 and 20.
You got it. As the bubble.
Can we agree that there's no? What's that?
No.
Oh, I was like, what is that? What's in your hand?
I was gonna say pass the trace.
What's
Yeah.
I still think we're gonna fuck that up. Am I the alone in this? Am I okay?
I think it's
About
the best
what?
way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there any drawback?
I
to
have,
this?
I mean, I have dimension door now that there's no magic, but I can only take 1%.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I have
let's just do-
teleport,
I can.
but I
well,
can't
I
take
can
all
get
of
us.
you.
I can also just
dimensional
disappear
as
this
well.
little problem.
How so?
I'm just
Oh, like throw it outside or some shit.
try.
Is it? Can you lift
It's
it?
an object, yeah.
Is it? Yeah, but like how much?
Up
weight?
to 5,000, I believe.
Yeah,
Oh
it's like a
damn!
lot.
Then yeah.
Oh,
You want to do it?
Won't activate.
Swish and flick out the just like the biggest fucking window in the room. It's like yeet.
You, as you lift the construct up,
Destroying.
you see its feet kind of
Chihuahua
begin.
paddle?
It does. It begins kind of kicking its feet as you see it begins to power up, and you just as it blows down pillars of the left side of the Parthenon.
Does it crush Arya and Aaron Rodgers?
The roof caves down around them. And your door is free.
Sports.
Let's get
Well
the deck
done, Seneca. What?
and destroy it.
I'm sorry, what?
The deck is here.
Oh, you said
Let's
the deck.
get it and
Oh, I thought you
destroy
meant
it.
the machine. I was like, I just rolled the window.
It's in the throne room, or I think it might be in the throne room.
I'm not banking on it, but you do.
Yeah. Let's go.
Such a good song. If Intel is right, it's in a box in the throne room.
Yeah.
That intel's super outdated.
All right, what do we do?
It really is.
Is that literally section 1?
Guys.
Well, no, I
Guys.
actually.
What do we do?
Yeah, I want to pull Griffin aside really quick. Just like, you okay? I don't know the situation that just happened, but
Super sorry I smoked your mom.
Seneca, you're not there, man.
This is war. This is what happens.
you have a clear enough mind to continue forward.
There's nothing we can do about that situation. All I can do is prevent further destruction, further people from losing their lives.
Okay.
It may have been terrible, but she did take care of my father. So I can't say I feel nothing.
Let's just unpack that later.
It's
It
not
just happened.
the time.
Okay. Let's destroy that deck.
Yeah, moving.
Let's hop on that deck.
Literally.
Jump on that deck.
All right.
Towards the throne room.
Pick a card. Any card you want.
Who is going to open the door?
Dibs on Gur.
I'll do it.
I would. I mean.
A skeleton.
You all need to make a decision.
I'll open it. Let's go.
An expendable.
Open it.
I roll with my Minotaur. Negative energy flood.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna heal.
Heal how much you need to heal. Probably won't hit max, so
Correct. Yeah.
just keep track of
What
it.
did you say the max was? The total?
I think 114.
100.
He was at 3.
Right. Yeah. I know what I healed. I just know what his max was.
So, who is opening this door?
Skeleton or zombie, please?
I'm gonna open the door.
Why you? He
Why
made his
not?
choice. He made his
Why
choice.
not?
William's gonna open
We're
the door.
going in,
All right.
right? We're going in.
Yeah, sure.
Then let's fucking go in.
Yeah, let's go. Throne room. Yep. My God, this is so.
William gets to the door.
I'm gonna be right behind him.
You're right behind
Because
him.
we just spoke, so I feel like
Yeah.
that makes
No,
sense.
and I was ready to go.
Riggers,
I
I wonder.
remember throne room. Let's go.
You open it up
Punched the H's out.
and see Hadrian sitting on the throne as you see trebuchet boulders flying through the air in the glass window behind him. They fly through the air in the window behind him. He looks at you. Tears in his eyes. Shaking. In one hand, he's clasping a locket around his neck. And on his lap is a wooden box. Open. With the lid facing you. His hand inside of it.
Want to shoot the lid?
No,
No,
don't.
no, Adrian.
Don't.
Is that the deck?
It's been here this whole time. And I never knew. I could have saved them.
Saved who?
My sister? My brother? The one you monsters took.
Some people dig their own graves. You're better than that, Hadrian. You hired us. You're a good person. You care about these people. We saved your bloodline. Do not do this.
Once you draw from the deck, whatever happens, you won't know what happens. It can never be undone.
I'm sorry, Ben. Invisible spider falling around the side of the discussion.
Okay,
Just wanted that to be known ahead of time.
that's fine.
How far away from us is he?
He's probably about 50 feet away. I can save them now with this.
You don't know what will happen.
Be better than this, wouldn't it?
You don't
I'm
know.
dead.
You won't know. And then once you draw it, you can't take it back. Do not do this.
Hold. Okay. I'm sorry. I want it to be known. I got a 50-foot movement, so in 6 seconds I can make it around, and then I will do a wait until if I see him reaching for the deck, I'll strike.
Like to pull it out.
I will strike to try to.
Roll a persuasion check, Leo.
Me?
Yes. With no,
help with it?
just roll it.
The, like,
Can I help her with what I said and give her advantage?
Yes, sure.
The spider just ready to strike right behind him.
That's fucking scary shit. You have advantage because I'd help you because I'm an adult.
Did you see
That's
that
all right.
bullshit go
But you
from
still
like
have
18
a crazy.
That's 7
It's
plus
only a
18.
35.
25.
Yeah.
25.
Where are you going? Hey, Matt, I need you to stay, man.
Sorry.
We're like right at the end. We're right at the end. I'm sorry.
No, because it's like 9:01. Yeah.
Close those legs.
He's shaking. And Grieger, his hand tightens around the cards.
I strike.
Okay.
From behind.
You all see suddenly, you don't even need to. 2 bloody fang marks in his neck as blood just pours out of him.
Run up and close the box.
And he
actually doesn't die. He gets paralyzed.
He dies. It's 1 point of damage.
Oh.
A couple points of damage. He
I
doesn't
think he
take
just
much.
wanted you to not have him, like, in his last dying breath, draw the card.
No,
Technically,
he
if
wouldn't.
He,
He wouldn't.
Oh, I guess
He's
if
not
he
gonna
dies
draw the
from
card.
the piercing and not from the poison.
He's not going to draw the card. He begins bleeding as the box slides out of his lap and lands on the floor in front of you.
Stop it.
He slumps in his chair, blood coating his robes,
I'm gonna
and
move
he
up to grab
dies.
it.
Snuggle up behind you.
No.
I'm gonna move up to grab it.
I already
you
have it.
And we will pick this up
Yeah.
next session.
Literally, small scene behind throne, trapdoor, small. Do we see how long ago this was?
Congrats.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I killed your mom.
Michael,
I really don't like her. But
one day in the next campaign, Matthew Bacher will have a plot point, and I trust you will take it from him as swiftly as possible.
It was like we're moving. We're doing a thing. Oh shit.
no, you didn't.
When trust in me that when I dangle a plot point, a character point like that, I will not punish you if you linger on it for a moment.
No. I respect the character choice you made, which is let's move on. Let's move forward. There is
Fair enough.
I don't know this bitch, and just
Wow. Okay. Wow. We're still streaming because Bill's not here to
And
tell
you
us
don't
to
understand
stop.
empathy, so it's-
This is crazy. It's intense. I'm kind of shaking a little bit. We are going to be playing next week, where we will find out
Yeah, technically he didn't kill her. Seneca killed
what's
her.
in the box.
What's in the box?
And probably the end of this arc. So come back next week. Bye.